I probably can't.
Okay, we're live now.
Oh yeah, just pop that on the screen.
Okay, we're live now. There we go.
You're over there smoking blunt after blunt?
Nah, I'm vaping. I got oil cartridges.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice. I almost died when I tried to take a hit of David's vape when we were in Texas.
I've actually never vaped in my life. The door girl who works in my job, she vapes, and I constantly smell like different aromas, and I'm like, "What are you eating?" She's like, "Oh no, it's my vape pen." I'm just like, "Oh, nice."
It's difficult. Like there's a science behind it. Apparently, you have to like inhale while you're like sucking on it. And he's like, "Right, you need to inhale when you suck on it." And I'm like, "Okay."
Thank you, John. Now I'm gonna feel like I'm sucking on a dick.
That's typically what you do, David. You're sucking on that dick.
I feel a lot better about this now.
And the way he just like grabs it too, he's like, you just need to do it like this.
You just need to like, and you need to press a button. Like it's not as if you just like put it up to your mouth and you have to press a button, suck it, inhale it all at the same time.
It's kind of like driving a stick. You have to do like all these things simultaneously. Yes. If not, it's not going to fucking work.
Absolutely, because
and that's why I don't drive stick. I'm too focused just in front of me. I can't be messing with all this and like both pedals and like no.
It's difficult because I learned how to drive on a stick in Scotland on the other side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you were in the passenger side of the car?
So yeah. Yes.
For us, yes.
Yes.
For them,
passenger
no.
side for you guys. So it'd be over here. I'd be using my left hand to like maneuver the gears. And I could never get to fifth gear for some reason. It may have been the car that I was getting lessons in, but I could never get to fifth gear, which was weird. And the guy always looked at me funny. He's like, "Right, go into fifth," and I'm like,
I have to ask this. I have to ask it.
Oh,
have
God.
you ever driven a Mr. Beanish car before? Like something that he would drive?
Mr. Beanish car?
You know who Mr. Bean is, right?
Yeah, I know who Mr. Bean is. Like
but
like
you
a
see
Mini
his
Cooper?
Yeah, like a Mini Cooper or something like that.
No, unfortunately not. I've never done.
Was it hard for you to like transition to like learn the different side of the car?
Well, I've not actually learned to drive here yet. I've been
okay.
for so long. So I probably need to do it soon.
Yeah.
So
or you won't.
It's gonna be easier because it's manual, so it's all pedal, like all footwork. Which I was good at the footwork. It was the doing this.
Right.
So,
bro, you should have told me. I would have let you drove like the whole week at Dallas.
Absolutely not.
Sink or swim, man. Come on.
Absolutely, we would have sank. We would have sank right into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have been a good idea in Dallas to like start learning how to drive.
Yeah.
Airport, all that. It's so complicated. Even the GPS for me when I tried to go down there the first couple of times would not even fucking work.
That's what happened to us.
Yeah. Well, David was our GPS, so he was telling Al at the last second when to turn right, and we almost blew out the bottom of David's truck.
Oh man.
Oh, I remember that turn that he took. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm guilty of doing that as well. I suck at giving directions. If like I'm in the passenger side and I'm trying to give directions, I'll tell you at the last minute. So I'm just so used to driving. So by the time I know it, like, oh, you're supposed to turn right, and we already missed the right 2 streets ago.
That's why you get like Waze. Waze is good. Plus, it tells you where the cops are.
Oh yeah, Waze is definitely good.
Yeah, if it's reported that there's police activity, then people drop a marker. So if you're driving by, if there's like police sitting at like a intersection, like doing speed traps,
oh shit,
you can drive by and there's like it'll tell you where the cops are.
And I would have used it, but it drains the fucking shit out of your battery.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we've got some people in. Hey, Larry, Victoria, Dawn, Horrorhound85. Serena's a big fan of yours, Sadie. I just thought
nice.
Just to embarrass her. What's up, Michael, Jalissa, Larry, Kelsey? Thanks for joining us, guys. weird
Yeah, I have
job.
to hold my phone. My Mac was obviously being shitty,
Yeah,
having a lot of complications, so I got to do it through my phone.
it was the strangest thing. I've never seen it happen in my life. She wasn't allowed to join the call on the Mac, so we're improvising. So we'll probably do like a bit of a shorter show than normal, just because we're a man down. Al's currently on his way home from Florida. He's driving. He's stopping in Alabama tonight. So he's like, last time I heard, maybe about an hour ago, he was in Pensacola. Is that in Florida still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's still pretty much in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in Alabama at all yet.
No, he's not in Kansas anymore. He's in Florida. So he's on his way home. So what he did say though was, if we wanted on the next show, if we want to make him do like a forfeit for missing the show, then we can decide what we want to do. So you guys are more than welcome to think of some sort of nasty ass challenge for Al to do when he comes back.
He's got to shave his gooch live.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna miss that show.
You better not forget the coin purse either.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? That's the most awkward place as well. He'd have like one leg up and like try to scoop it like an ice cream scoop.
He would have to prop up his phone, definitely.
Oh, for sure. For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
I don't think I really want to see Al's gooch though.
Maybe I'll turn off my camera for it, and then he can just let me know when it's done.
Oh my god, now I can't stop thinking about it. Holy fuck.
It's actually pretty good.
0 viewers next time. Oh, okay, so let's get started.
What up, Chubzilla?
Oh yeah, we've got Chubzilla, the man, who made the logo for my shirt, which I just got.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a real hood Mike Myers.
Yeah, he's got a 40, and he's got a backwards cap. So
He's definitely from San Antonio.
yeah, that's the San Antone Michael Myers, Miklo Myers.
He lives under the
Miklo
Alamo.
Myers, Tone City.
Oh my god, I've been saying Cardinal all week after watching Blood In, Blood Out.
I love the way you say that with your accent.
Cardinal.
Yeah.
What was the word that Al taught me? Vergas. Yeah. So I was shouting that a lot in Texas.
Hey, dude, when you're saying all these words at work, do they look at you like you're having a seizure because they understand nothing?
They do that anyway when I'm talking normal. They just kind of look at me like, what?
You repeat that a little bit slower, please.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. What did you say?
It's not even that. It's more so the kind of
Their face.
what? I'm like, it's okay. Like if you didn't understand me, it's okay. Just tell me. And I would just be like, what? What did you say? Huh?
I have to be honest. In the beginning, like I understood 50% of the shit you said. Now it's probably like 85 to 90%, but sometimes one will get by
That's
me.
good.
So I'll just nod and smile, so that way, yeah.
I get nods and smiles a lot. And I also get a lot of wrong orders for like food and stuff. That happens way too often.
Does it?
Yeah, I've never been like accosted for speaking I have been told to speak English before. Some lady told me to speak English. I was like, wow.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, what's going on? How's it going, guys?
There's the Gooch man right there.
Did you make a little pit stop somewhere so you can join the call?
Yeah, I'm at the little, stop area. I'm still in fucking Florida. This bitch is massive. Yeah.
Is it raining over there?
Nah, not right now, but it's supposed to be, it's got, this tropical shit going on, right, in Texas going on?
Yeah. I was just talking about that earlier, that my friends they drove to Disneyland or Disney World, and the whole, the updates that they were giving us, it was constantly raining.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll shave the gooch live. That's fine. But I don't know if I can do it live, but I can definitely do it and then edit something. I don't know.
I'll make sure to join that one. I'll join that one.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Oh,
you should.
I'll make sure I'll tuck the balls up, so it's like it's appropriate
tape
for YouTube.
them.
They won't like let
Duct tape them to your upper thighs.
Those some big thighs, man. I don't know.
Just get the duct tape right, tape it to one thigh, go under the balls, and then just like lift it up.
Yeah.
And then
You
tape it
ever-
to the thigh.
I feel like you've done this before. I feel like you've had some experience doing this before.
Yeah.
Have you taped before?
I sometimes like to partake in some tucking.
Whenever you get a roll of
Master
duct tape,
tucker.
you get a roll of duct tape, and whenever you use it a lot, a strip comes out, and it's like a little small strip. Eventually, because you just use it so much, I'm gonna just like use little strips, individual strips. Well, I'm about to go back on the road. Try to have a good show, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
See
Have a
man.
safe trip.
Thank you.
All right.
Let us know when you're in Alabama.
Yeah, I'm about to go see some Hicks.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Oh, not cool. Okay.
There he goes.
And on that note, welcome to Hellhounds of Horror.
Yes. Welcome to the new Hellhounds of Horror. We're joined by the amazing Sadie, aka CuntCakePop from Instagram. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. And the two movies were As Above, So Below and The Indian in the Cupboard, chosen by David. So that was a lot of fun rewatching those. And I've never seen As Above, So Below before in my life, so I watched that for the first time. It was interesting. So
It's a great film.
after reading about it, after I watched it, I understood it a lot more, and I got a lot of the references. So I thought that
A lot of the puzzles throughout the movie.
Yes. So yeah, on that now we can talk about As Above, So Below first. So Sadie, if you want to start, what are your thoughts on the movie?
I had to watch the movie twice. I know a lot of references have to come into play from Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
It's basically about your sins, having to, you have to basically admit your sins to be able to go out, back into reality. For me, it was a great film. I felt like most of the puzzles you can kind of, interject with your basic life as it is. My favorite scene has to do when the main or one of the guys got sucked into the car and his feet were coming out from the ground. That for me was like the most epic scene throughout the whole movie. The Blood River was a great scene for me too. I obviously love blood and gore, so overall I love that film. But like I said, I had to watch it a couple of times to kind of get through all the puzzles and all the little hidden messages. When I first saw the apparition of her dad at the very beginning, I didn't understand that part until later on. Mm-hmm. So good movie, great movie.
Yeah. I agree with everything you've said there. There was after reading into it and actually speaking to Serena about it, she was the one that mentioned Dante's Inferno. I've never read Dante's Inferno, but I know what it's about, so that kind of made more sense when I watched it. I'll probably need to rewatch it again to try and pick up on some of the things. But the first thing that popped out to me was the fact that it was the Philosopher's Stone. Like, I only thought that was like Harry Potter. So I was like, that's a real thing? Nicholas Flamel? Like, what? So I was like, is this Harry Potter?
Slytherin in the house.
Yeah. I was like, where's the sorting hat for this bitch, man? And I'm not a big fan of found footage style films, like the sort of handy cam ones. But this was one of the better ones that I've seen. I actually prefer this than to do like Blair Witch, or it kind of gave me that sort of Chernobyl Diaries. Have you ever seen Chernobyl Diaries?
Yes, that's a good film too.
To when it first started, it gave me that feeling. I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. And then it was right in the middle. It started to pick up when they start going into the catacombs, and like when they walk past, when they first go in and they walk past and they're playing the music, and like the woman with the big eyes. I kind of shat myself a little bit when I saw that bit. I was like, whoa. That was my first jump, and I was like, whoa, okay. And then he's like,
yeah, this is really happening.
yeah. And when she's stuck in when the black guy, when he's stuck in the bones when he's trying to go through, like I'm not claustrophobic, but that made me feel really claustrophobic, and I was like, oh no. And then I expect him to get pulled out by the people in that room. I expect him to like get pulled out and then like and then like ravaged, because I didn't really know where the story was going to go. I didn't know anything about the Dante's Inferno or anything like that. So,
And I'm super claustrophobic. I remember watching The Descendant for the first time, and yeah, I couldn't. There was one scene in particular that I could not fucking watch. I was getting a little panic attack there.
yes, no, I agree. I liked the car scene where his legs are sticking out. When the woman gets her face bashed in on the ground by the guy that he left. Was he real, or was he like a apparition, or like, the kind of the slow guy that they
Yeah,
found
no,
in
he
the
was
country?
real. He was real. I think for him, I think he was the one who knew the whole way around all the levels and everything. But I think he disappeared somewhere. I don't think they really went into detail about his character, but I know he disappeared. But he was definitely real at one point.
Right. And then he like smashes her face into the ground. I thought that was done really
Right.
well. When the documentarian guy falls to the ground when he's trying to climb down the rope, and he just smashes into the ground. That was cool as well. I jumped to that bit too. All these found footage ones, just because of the way they're filmed,
Right.
because it's so like first person, so they take the view away, and then they kind of suddenly jump back, and then there's something there. Like the jump scares there, they sometimes get me quite hard, because I definitely prefer gory ass movies, and when there's like ghosts or apparitions or anything like that, they spook me a little.
They kind of mess with you a little bit.
Yeah. They were actually filmed in the catacombs, in the Paris catacombs, which I thought was really cool as well. It wasn't like a set or anything.
No.
So that was a really
that's the biggest grave site ever.
Yes.
In the world.
Yep. It was parallel to where all the bones are, where all the skulls are. It was parallel to that. It was like one of the other tunnels. That's where they filmed it all, which was really cool. And I read that they got permission from the French government, and I think they're the only people that have ever got permission from the French government to film in there.
I wonder who sucks whose dick for that.
I don't know. There's a lot of dick sucking going on in there.
There was a lot. Yeah, there definitely was for that, if it's the first one.
Some double decking right there.
You honey dicking me?
The blood river as well. That was really cool, where the hands were coming out.
And the mouth.
Yes. Yep.
That was a great scene too.
Yep. The one thing I didn't really like was when they get up to the wall, and there's like the people stuck in the wall, and then they bust out, and then they start attacking them. I wasn't a big fan of that. I thought the CGI effects for that weren't that great, but the cloaked guy, I think from what I read as well, he's supposed to represent Satan, because he's in the ninth circle. The cloaked guy, I thought that was done really well, because there was like the smoke coming off him, and it was really sort of quite terrifying actually. I found him really creepy, and I thought it was done really, really well.
I was looking in the chat right now. Lita Ferry was saying that people have actually died in those catacombs, like going in.
I'm not surprised. You get lost, or like something collapses, and you're stuck, and you're going to die.
Yeah.
So I'm really not surprised.
God damn it.
I wonder if the people who actually died there get buried there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if I died there, I would want to be buried there.
Yeah, for sure. And do you think there's like a lot of like rituals and stuff that do actually go on in there? Do you think that's real?
I would say so. I would hope so.
That would be fucking cool, man.
Yeah, they definitely would.
the music they were playing, the big like the operatic music. I was digging that.
That's what tripped me the fuck out, dude, was when they walked up on those people and they're just doing their little ceremony, and that woman just turns around and looks at him. Fucking look at me.
Fuck you looking at, bitch. That camera, motherfucker.
Throw a fucking shoe at her. Fuck you.
Apparition shoe.
Yeah, throw her apparition shoes like fuck you. Throwing skulls at him and shit. That'd be dope, man. I'd love to go after watching it. I'd love to go. I've never wanted to go to France more in my life than after.
Yeah, I've never wanted to go to France. I think that would be the only reason that I would go.
Yeah, same. I hate France.
I hate the French accent. I hate a lot of things about over there, but that would be like the one place that would drag me to fucking go.
You're the only person I've ever spoke to that has agreed with me on the fact that French
accent
suck. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it too. And Paris is really dirty, I've heard. It's really dirty.
I hear the same thing too. But I hear that about the United States, and I hear that about Texas too. So I guess it just depends on who's actually talking about it.
Yeah. Well, Scarlett Johansson said that Paris is really dirty.
That's weird.
Was weird. She wanted to move to Glasgow at one point, which is also weird because Glasgow's really dirty too. So I think she's just a dirty bitch.
I don't think she shaves her armpits.
No, definitely not. She doesn't shave her gooch either.
Oh shit!
I can't tell if I'm turned on by this or not.
Yeah, she's got like a. It's not a black widow down there. It's like one of those big ass tarantulas.
It's a spider's nest down there.
Yeah.
It's like that 70s porn that you would watch, so you don't know what crevices goes to where. There's just like so much fucking hair everywhere.
The dick still has sideburns.
Yeah. Oh. Bush. Much bush. One of the other things that the reason I didn't watch this movie for so long, come to think of it, was because the title, because I didn't know what it meant either. It just reminded me of those like dog memes, you know, the ones that are like such fun, many wow. Like, you know,
I've never seen those. No.
It's like a corgi dog, and it's got like a really puffy neck, and it says like such dog, many wow. Like it's really stupid, and that's the only reason I didn't watch it for such a long time. I was like, what kind of fucking title's that?
Yeah.
As above, so below. It's so weird. But then you find out what it means, and that's cool.
Then you're all, hell yeah, you're really into it then now.
Yeah. Yep. Love it. David.
That's why I picked this movie, man. I saw it about 6 months ago. Maybe it's been a year. I can't remember. But I saw it, tripped me the fuck out. I didn't remember like the specifics, all the clues and all that stuff, but I still remembered, you know, what the movie was about, the weird shit that I saw. So that thing that I was talking about where they were doing the little ceremony and they're all just kind of worshiping that one woman and she kind of turns around. That one scared the shit out of me. When they're down like in the lower levels and they run into that guy in the robe, like they turn on the light, he's just right there. Yeah. And then they go around the corner a little bit. They turned off the light, they turn it back on, and he comes around the corner again. That was fucking scary, dude. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I remember watching it a long time ago. I'm surprised I haven't seen it recently until y'all brought it up. I was like, I can't believe that I haven't watched this, you know, more times than I needed to, because it really is a good movie. I feel like it's a bit underrated as well.
I agree with that. Yeah, I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually watch it.
Well, the corgi kind of killed it for you, huh?
Yeah, it was that fucking corgi, man. Ruined my life. But now I know what it's really about. I know what it's really like. So it's probably going to go like... I may actually go and get it tomorrow. I might go and get it on Blu-ray or something.
You're going to get the tattoo and whatnot.
Yeah, going to get the upside down Eiffel Tower.
Get it on your lower back like a tramp stamp.
Yes. Or I'll get
That'd be pretty dope.
I'll get it from my shoulders all the way down my lower back.
Right to the ass crack.
Yeah. As above, so below.
Oh, hell yeah, that's dope.
Dude, another thing that tripped me out about this movie. Another thing that tripped me out about this movie, dude, was the doorways, dude. Like at the very end, even when they came out of the sewer, they were coming out like upside down.
That was trippy, man. I'd love to know how they filmed that. That was trippy as fuck. considering they didn't really use sets.
Right.
I'd really be interested to know how they filmed that.
I'm gonna look
I
it up.
wonder how hot it is, for them to have all the camera crew and everybody, in there.
All the lights and stuff.
Definitely.
And apparently, I read like a lot of stuff, like a lot of the facts on like IMDb, and apparently one of the guys that I think one of the writers, someone that worked on the movie, it was one of the guys, the guy who played George. He actually suffers from claustrophobia, so they had to keep taking breaks so that he could like get out and like get over his claustrophobia for a minute, so he could actually continue filming the movie.
Check it out, dude. So, this movie was only on a $5 million budget.
Yep.
That's less than Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity was. Oh no, wait. Paranormal Activity is way lower.
Yeah.
It's only 15 grand.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity was less than that.
Wow, fucking 15
so much
grand.
more.
Kind of like a trauma film, right?
Did you say kind of like a trauma film?
Yeah, trauma films budgets are like really, really low.
Yeah. And I mean, like the crazy thing is with like a trauma film, you can tell that the budget's low because it's got that low budget feel. With
That's what makes it great, though.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. But with Paranormal Activity, it seemed you'd think it was this like big budget thing. Like I know it's like all filmed on these like sort of cameras and stuff like that, night vision, all that sort of stuff. I never would have thought it was only 15 grand of a budget. I would have thought it would have been at least $1 million. Just because it was
$1
like
million.
Yeah. Just for all like the effects and stuff, like I reckon that would have brought the budget up. Because I mean, she throws them at the camera. They also filmed 3 different endings, and trying to make it look as if there's actually a ghost in the house could probably be quite difficult.
Even like the steps on the carpet, dude.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Is it Paranormal Activity 2 where it's got the sheet and then it just like drops? It's like you think it's the kid wearing a sheet and it's just walking, and then the woman, like one of the pans falls and then the sheet drops.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first one. I'm not a fan of Paranormal Activity at all whatsoever. It's not my jam.
No. I don't blame you. I saw the first one in theaters and it freaked the fucking shit out of me because I've had experiences with ghosts before.
Is that why it creeps you out?
Yeah. That's why it creeps me out so much. And I was walking home after I went to see it, and like branches were breaking and like there was stuff happening behind me, and I was like, oh my god, am I gonna get fucking snatched by a ghost here? But no, I didn't.
You know what movies truly scare me, dude, are demonic possession movies.
Demonic possessions, yeah.
Because growing up Hispanic, even though that you're not part of your family's Catholic, right? Or mine is, anyways. So even if you don't believe, your brain is wired that some things are evil and shit like that, based on that religion. So, with demonic possession, that shit can really fucking happen.
Yeah. Absolutely. There we go. Yeah.
So
I agree.
So as above, so below. Shall we rate it?
Yes. Pop your ratings in the chat. Let us know what you thought of the movie. Siri, out of 10, what would you rate as above, so below?
I would give it a 7.
7?
I know a lot of the reviews that I read online, they were actually really, really poor, but I would rate it a 7. I fucks with that movie.
Yeah. What about you, David?
I would give it a 7 as well, but that little ceremony had some titties in it. It was a quick glimpse. It was a quick glimpse.
It was brief, but it was there.
Yeah, there we go.
So it gets an 8.
David's got a rule. I don't know if you know this, but David had a rule. If there's titties in a movie, it gets an extra point.
Nice.
So normally we do like a lot of like slashers and like all those sort of stuff. So they're like automatically get 1 point more. This I didn't even notice that.
It was very quick, man. I noticed it. They don't get binding.
I know for a lot of people, they don't like when tits are shown in movies. But I grew up watching tits in horror movies, so for me, it's great. I love it. I feel like they should have a lot more of it.
It's like part of the genre.
Exactly.
There's a point deduction if there's a dick in the movie.
Oh, God.
So.
All right.
But
one movie in particular that I fucking hate. I can never see William Dafoe the same because I would just see his balls just flapping in slow mo.
That movie
which was
fucked up.
God, that movie. It's just the balls. I'm traumatized by that fucking movie, and every time I see William Dafoe now, I'm just like, I gotta like kind of just do this number.
The Green Goblin never looked the same again.
Yeah, never. Yeah, that movie. No.
You saw his Green Goblin.
Yeah, I did. I did, and I did not want to.
John, have you ever seen that movie? I forgot what it's called. Is it
Antichrist?
Antichrist, yes.
I've seen it. Yeah.
That's a fucked up movie.
That's
you watch that. Yeah, definitely watch that fucking movie and tell me what you think about it. I'm warning, there's balls in slow-mo.
He jizzes blood at some point.
That part was good. See, I didn't mind that part. The other part, no, not so much.
Yeah, she like fucking castrates him. Busts his balls, literally.
Craziness.
Yeah. Although I did find out. I've seen a few Lars von Trier movies. I watched. Have you ever seen Nymphomaniac?
Yes, that's a good one.
The two parts of that, I can't look at Stellan Skarsgård the same because I saw his dick at the end where he tries to fuck the girl, and I'm like, oh my god. He's like, I watched that, and then I watched the Avengers, and I was like, oh my god, he's dead, man. His old ass balls.
Yeah.
Apparently, they hired the way they did it. It was like, I think they used porn stars as body doubles, and then they superimposed the head on top of the body. So it's not actually them having sex. It's like
porn stars.
Yeah, it's porn stars who are actually really having sex, and then they're superimposing their heads onto it. So like Jamie Bell and like Shia LaBeouf, it's not really them fucking, which I was quite disappointed about. But then when I saw the part where she's getting like whipped and shit, it looked so fucking painful, and I was like, fuck that. So I'm kind of glad that she wasn't really getting it, but someone was.
Someone got lucky that day.
Yeah, someone got lucky that day. For my rating, it's funny because I wrote a bunch of notes about it last night, and I actually gave it a rating, and I gave it a 7 as well. So I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but
it's like 777 or 778.
778, yeah. So pretty high. What were some of the ones in the chat? Larry gave it a 7. Jessica gave it a 7. Phil gave it an 8. Michael gave it a 9. Lita gave it a 7.5. Yeah, pretty high ratings. A lot of people enjoyed this movie.
We're pretty much on the same page with everybody else.
Yeah, it's not.
Was there anybody in particular who didn't like it in the chat?
No. Usually, if people didn't like it, they'll let us know. Like, this movie fucking sucked.
Sucks.
And they're not afraid to let us know.
Or they'll even put like a -7 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Edgar gave it an 8. Michael Long's not a fan of Lars von Trier. Fair enough. They're hard to watch. Very artistic, but it's the same as what's his name, Tom Six, that did Human Centipede. His films are relatively hard to watch, but he doesn't give a fuck. He loves it.
He loves it.
I like the Human Centipede. I didn't like the last one. The last one reminds me of going to like a family reunion, from in my house, because it's nothing but fucking straight up yelling. But the first and the second one, I loved it.
Mm-hmm. The first one was brilliant. I didn't think a lot of people were holding it in the same regard as like a Serbian film. I feel like a Serbian film was much worse than Human Centipede.
I agree. I love the second one too. Lawrence Harvey. He did such a great job, and he's such a sweetheart. I met him a couple years back, and all he talked about was his mom. Unfortunately, she passed away some time ago. But yeah, he's such a sweet guy, and it was just weird talking to him because I was trying to like picture him in the movie and then in like real life. It's two totally different roles, characters. It's like, wow, you're not like that at all.
I've heard that as well. I've heard he's really, really nice. And then when you look at the movie, you just see like him injecting people with like laxative so that they shit in each other's mouths.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, this guy's evil. And then you meet him and you're like, oh my God, you're so nice.
You're like, you're such a sweetheart. Oh my God. Like, why would they make you do those things on film?
All right. But a lot of people, I enjoyed it as well. I did like the second one. I do hold the first one in a lot higher regard than the second one, but the second one was enjoyable. The baby underneath the gas pedal tripped me the fuck out, man. I was like, because not pregnancy, but like childbirth, for some reason, just makes me feel really sick. Like,
yeah, anything that has to do with kids or babies, it strikes a chord. It's just like, wow, this is pretty fucked up.
Yep. And they went, and he does not give a fuck. He goes there.
Mm-mm. Yeah, he did.
Goes there. Like when he in the part 3 when he shoots like the guy in like it's like colostomy hole, stoma hole, and the shit comes flying. Oh my God, man. It was so dank, man.
It's the good stuff.
Yeah, that was the good stuff. That was the good stuff. He's not afraid of gore. Oh, phone came out of charge. Yeah. So as above, so below. High ratings. Everyone enjoyed it. I'm happy with that.
Good.
Very happy. Okay. Do you want to move on to the non-horror movie, David?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just do it back to back this week.
Yeah, might as well. So the other movie was The Indian in the Cupboard, which was very nostalgic for me.
Same.
I watched this a lot as a kid. It reminded me like you guys would call it grade school, but we would call it primary school, where when it was a rainy day, we weren't allowed to go outside and play in the playground. So what they would do is they would keep us inside and they would wheel the TV in and they would play like a videotape. And it always used to be The Indian in the Cupboard. And I just never really picked up on like the details of it. I just knew I loved it. So I was really excited to rewatch it. Oh my God, man, I fucking love this movie.
I actually haven't seen that movie since I was a little kid, and today I went to go look at the trailer again, and I was like, yeah, I remember not liking this movie.
Really?
Yeah, I remember not. I think it was the main character. That little boy just like something about his face just like irked the fuck out of me, and I was like, yeah, I don't like this movie.
I'm the movie down because I fucking hated that little kid. I thought he was really weird looking.
Yeah, he definitely is. And I was just like, yeah, I remember. I was like, yeah, you told me it was gonna like refresh my memory or something when I saw the trailer, I was like, yeah, this fucking kid just like pissed me the fuck off. Like his face, something about his face, just like no. So I haven't seen this. Yeah, ever since then, no, I haven't seen it since then.
I thought the guy that played the Indian was really good, and the guy that played the cowboy. He was really cool. And
I think his accent was really horrible too, right? The guy who played the cowboy?
Yeah,
his accent was just horrible.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible.
Sounded more like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, he sounded like a sort of shitty Yosemite Sam.
I think that's what people think of, because whenever people meet me, they're like, oh, you're from Texas, you don't have an accent. I'm like, what am I supposed to fucking sound like? Like a fucking cowboy? I think that's what they think we fucking are supposed to sound like. Yeah. Something like that.
Well, a lot of people like in North Texas, like Lubbock area and stuff like that, they actually have that North Texas accent. So I don't know, maybe they encounter them more than South.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think Texans are portrayed in movies for the most part as like cowboys. Yeah. So you expect that really like thick, like drawl, like saying yeehaw all the time. Like wearing cowboy hats, like
we do say y'all a lot. We definitely do, and when people first started bringing that up to me, and it's like, what does everybody else say? Like, you all? Like, what is the word that they say? You all?
You
You all?
See, I feel stupid for saying you all. I always say y'all.
Yeah, I say y'all too.
It's I don't know. It sounds right. It sounds a lot shorter, a lot better than you all.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of shit for saying yeah all the time. Like if someone asked me I was going to do something, I'd say yeah, because if I say yes, I think it sounds really weird. It sounds kind of like direct,
Proper. Just really
yeah,
proper and direct.
Yeah. Yes. Would you like a drink? Yes. Are you
We
getting
definitely
snooty?
don't want to be associated with being proper.
No, definitely not.
Mm-mm.
Not when I'm normally drinking a 40-year-old English. That
It doesn't
doesn't
go
make me look
together.
proper. No.
No.
Sitting drinking it like, yes. Is that a 40-year-old English? Yes.
Then you're gonna get those reactions like, the fuck? What's that about?
I get those reactions anyway, the fact that I'm actually enjoying drinking a 40, usually.
Yeah.
Got a lot of shit for it. But I like it. I don't have any today, unfortunately. I'm on the Scottish beer. So
I was gonna ask you too. Did you ever find the glass bottles or just all plastic bottles?
oh no, I always get, funnily enough, I have my old English bottles right beside me. So these are glass.
Do you fill it?
No. It's still got like remnants at the bottom. So I just forgot to take it downstairs.
Because here for a while, I don't know if it's still that way now, but they switched to plastic bottles.
Yeah.
Is that for all of them, or is this just like certain beers?
I know Old English is one of them. I think Mickey's is one of them too.
Right.
Mickey's was never my thing. That was more my sister's thing.
I used to like King Cobra for a while.
King Cobra. I've never heard of any of these.
Got like a sweet aftertaste. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, liquor and beer is controlled by the government here in Canada. So you can't just go to like a gas station or like just a store and get like beer or anything like that.
Where do you go?
You have to go to the LCBO, which is the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, or it's called the beer store.
The beer store.
So it's like a medical marijuana dispensary, but alcohol.
Yep. Yeah, it's controlled by the government. So I need to go there to get booze.
Is it like a whole process when you go in there?
No, it's just that they control the price. They control how much you can buy and shit.
Oh, so it's go to them or nothing, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the way it is here in the United States, except that it's kind of like they want to make money. So wherever they can sell beer, they'll fucking throw it in there. You can be having a kid's birthday party somewhere and they'll throw in beer, expensive ass beer for you to fucking buy because they want to make their money.
Yep. I was amazed when we went to Texas that you could get beer from Walmart and cigarettes from Walmart. You don't get that here, man.
And it's for me, it's like so we have laws here in Texas. You can't buy past a certain time. If it's like in a convenience store, you can only drink till 2 a.m. if it's at a bar. But when you go to like, let's say like NOLA, where you can drink fucking 24 hours and you can actually carry your fucking bottles, throughout the streets. Here, if you buy a beer at, any kind of, business, you have to drink it there. You can't walk out of it. So I guess it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
And then I know some places here in Texas also, they're called dry counties, where you can find beer anywhere.
Lubbock County is or the county for Lubbock is one of them. You have to go right outside of Lubbock, and they've got like a little strip where they have like liquor stores and gas stations, but they specifically just sell like alcohol. That's it. It's like a 4 or 5 store strip.
Shit. Holy fuck. I thought Canada was bad. In the UK you can do it. You can go to a big chain store and buy vodka, rum, like you can get it all in the one place. It's not just like beer and stuff. Wine, every sort of thing. You can get it in like we've got Tesco and Asda. Asda's part of the Walmart family. So it's weird that they don't just do it the same way, but it's the state, country, laws, which fucking suck. So
CJ drinks that Lone Star.
I hate Lone Star.
Fucking hate Lone Star.
I fucking hate Lone Star.
I'm like on an IPA trip right now. I like Hopadillo. That's really good.
Hopadillo.
IPA.
Yeah.
So I hear IPAs are like pumpkin spice lattes for white girls, but for men. That's what I hear about IPA. I don't really like beer. I'll drink beer if I can't make it to the liquor store. Today I'm drinking Corona, which is what I usually drink, if not Dos Equis. But I'm usually drinking vodka, some kind of vodka. Tito's is my favorite, though.
Yeah, Tito's is shit.
I really want to.
I was pretty upset because I found out they were here, located here in Austin. So I wanted to do like a tour, and I called them. I was like, "Hey, I drink your shit all the time. I want to do a tour." They're like, "Oh, we don't do tours." I'm like, "Why? You just crushed my dreams. Like, let me come,
That's
please.
fucked
I
up.
drink your shit every fucking day." No, it's not happening. Maybe one day.
Do you ever watch? You watch Supernatural?
Mm-mm.
The guy, one of the brothers on that show, he has his own brewery there in Austin. And
Oh, does he?
yeah, he brews like his own beers there. Like it's all like inside factory, and you can go in there and drink and shit like that. I just don't remember what it's called.
Shit.
I'll have to check that out. I'll
That's
research that.
Yeah, go and do a tour there. That'd be cool.
It's what's this guy's name? Jensen Eccles.
Jensen, yeah. That's cool. Nice. That was a nice beer talk.
Wonderful brew.
So yeah, Indie in the cupboard.
Dude, I loved it all, dude. It reminds me of like when I was a kid, I was very imaginative, especially when it came to my action figures. I had like Power Rangers versus X-Men versus, Ghostbusters versus Ninja Turtles, all kind. I had a lot of different ones, dude. So I would always like fight them against each other. And this movie like hits like home, dude, like right here, because that's me as a kid, dude. I wished for my toys to come alive.
I think a lot of boys around that time did. I remember my little brother too. During bath time, he would have all his little fucking monos too in there, and I would just hear nothing but commentary coming from him, fighting his different fucking GI Joes and Ninja Turtles and this and that. So I think everybody or every male figure around that time kind of wished the same thing too.
It's funny you say monos because it took me back to like childhood when my mom steps on one. Chingao, David, I stepped on one of your fucking monos.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the way it was said at our house too.
I was the same. It wasn't just in where you guys are. It was in Scotland too, man. I felt the same thing. I'd leave my toys everywhere, and I get shouted at constantly. But I had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had Biker Mice from Mars, and like all that sort of stuff. Like Star Wars figures, like everything, and you'd make these immersive like scenarios, and you just wish that one day you had like a magic cupboard where you could put your shit in, lock it, and then it comes to life, and then you can like act. We don't actually physically have to play with them anymore. You can just tell them what to do. Like it was always such a cool thought, a cool idea, and then you realize it can't happen. You're like, motherfucker. But I also found it weird in this movie that the mum was like this weird fucking key collector.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite strange.
I bet you anything back in the day, dude. She did a lot of cocaine. She did a lot of key bumps. So she kept a lot of keys around.
Maybe. I collect keys, so I don't know. I don't think that's too weird. I do. I collect all different kinds of fucking keys. Old ones and rusted ones, and
I've never met anyone that
spoons too. So
really?
Go figure. Spoons and keys, yeah.
I've never met anyone that collects keys or spoons. So that's why I thought it was weird.
Yeah, I love spoons. I love little tiny spoons. Whenever I go to like a restaurant or hotels and shit, yeah, I take them. I'm like, yeah, this, especially when I travel, little memories of different fucking places of keys and spoons.
That's true.
Have you ever collected like a weird odd shaped spoon or something that was like
I try to find odd weird spoons. The one that I really like are like the metal sporks, because a spork is actually my favorite utensil, but you don't see those often anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Besides plastic ones, I don't really care for plastic ones. But no, I haven't really found too many odd shaped spoons.
It's funny you say that. I think it's because they always gave it to us like from elementary all the way through high school. So it's just like something that sticks with you as far as highlight goes.
there's this. I don't know if you get them in the US, but there's a thing in the UK. It's called a pot noodle, right? And it's like cup with like dry noodles and like mix, and you pour hot water into it, and then you leave it to sit for like a minute, and then it cooks the noodles and heats up the mixture so it makes a kind of broth, and then you eat it.
It's like a cup of noodle.
Yeah,
we have cup of noodles.
Yeah, it's like a cup of noodles. It's called pot noodle. It's called. I don't know if it's like universal, but I just know it from there. They made a spork that was a pot noodle branded one, and it was electronic. So you pop the spork on it, and you put the batteries in, and you put it in the pot noodle, and you press the button, and it goes wraps it, and then you eat it like that.
I'll have to look that up on eBay. I want to see what that looks like.
Pot noodle spork.
Pot noodle spork.
Dude, that could be like
I'm on a fucking mission. I'm on a mission.
That could be like the
anything to get me on eBay.
Super cheap, man. Try and get an unused one because they're probably like all like crusty and shit.
Oh fuck.
But I mean, if you're just gonna collect them and not actually use them, then it'll be fine. But
I need one for Olive Garden, dude.
But yeah, that was. I thought I've never seen anyone that collects keys. And Victoria's in the chat right now. She goes out in the woods and she forages for like animal bones and like decorations. And I'd never met anyone that did that either.
I live kind of away from the city. Like I said, I live North Austin. So where I live, it's like they kind of made houses in a wooded area. So there's always like roadkill. There's like so many trees out here. So I'm always out there looking for roadkill. If there's something that's been ran over, either me or my boyfriend, we like to pick them up and we'll just like bury them in the backyard.
That's
something
cool.
that we like to do. Not just fucking constantly getting run over.
Yeah. There's been a lot of roadkill read about where I am recently. It's really sad.
That's a good thing. You don't want no roadkill.
Yeah, dude. No. I ran over a snake in the road the other day, and it was probably like a 4-footer, but it was it's probably like a rat snake or a chicken snake. Probably a rat snake because I think they're a little bit bigger. But so when you go to my house, you come off the main street and you come down the road that dead ends to the private road. So on the main street is where the snake's going across. So usually what you do is like you just slam on your brakes and slide across the snake, and the tread will tear the snake up. So I did it the first time, but I got it like in the middle, so the snake was still moving. So I was turning around and then I missed it, and then I came back around and then I hit it, but it was still moving. So I did it like 8 or 10 times between missing and hitting the snake. And then as soon as I was done and the snake wasn't moving anymore, I can see my neighbor down the street waving at me. So I go down to his house and he's all like, "Bro, are you fucking drunk or what?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "You didn't see that fucking snake in the road, dude?" He goes, "What fucking snake? There's no snake in the road." And sure enough, I went fucking back and the snake was gone. That motherfucker still slithered into the grass. That's fucked up, dude.
That's an apparition.
Oh my god.
You sure you weren't in the catacombs there?
Hey, maybe because I live right next door to a cemetery, so
I thought that was going to go a different path. I thought it was going to be like my neighbor waved me down. He's like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's my pet snake." And like fucking running over it.
Some guy just standing in front of your door with a dead snake. What the fuck?
Bro, you killed my snake, bro. Sorry, dude.
Eat that motherfucker.
My bad.
Just take it off and just fucking
like the head off.
I've never ran over a snake because I've seen a rattlesnake in person when I was in Florida one time.
But you got to watch out though, because if you got like a low car and you try and do that shit and you miss the snake, it can wrap up in the underside of the car and you'll just take it with you. At that point, you don't want to get off the car.
Yeah, you don't want to have to fucking deal with that shit. Okay.
So, rating of Indian in the Cupboard.
Yes. Another couple of fun facts with Indian in the Cupboard. It was directed by Frank Oz, who played Yoda.
No shit.
I did not know that. Wow.
Directed by Frank Oz, and he asked George Lucas personally if he could use Darth Vader in the movie? And he said yes.
No, that's awesome.
So that
Yes.
was like a little Easter egg. And then you've got RoboCop, who's in the cupboard as well when he first like starts loading all his toys in.
Isn't the Predator one of them too?
I don't know if the Predator's one of them.
Pretty sure it was the Predator. And then there was a T-Rex in there.
Yeah, there was a T-Rex. They
A
had
soldier?
RoboCop at the bottom, possibly a soldier, and then they had Darth Vader at the top with a red lightsaber.
He was fighting the T-Rex.
Yeah, he was fighting the T-Rex, and then he's just like, whoa, and then shuts them off.
I don't know if anybody knows it or not, but it was a book before it was.
Yeah.
So
Apparently
there are some differences in the book and the movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the differences are because I haven't read the book since I was a kid, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do know that much.
Oh well. Apparently, the person that wrote the book, she wrote the book as a bedtime story for her son, who's called Omri.
Oh, no
The
shit.
kid's name is based off the writer's son's name, which I
Telling-
thought that was a fucking weird fucking name, but it suited that kid perfectly because he was weird too.
His
fucking hair. His hair pissed me off. His hair and his face.
His face and
It's
his
not a
teeth.
fan. Yeah, his teeth too.
I don't know what it is about your face, but I just want to deliver one right to your suck hole.
Your suck hole. Oh god, man. What else? Oh yeah, they've got like the video for Girls, Motley Crue.
Yeah. And the cowboy's all like, he's telling him that it's just a TV show or a music video, and he goes, "No, sir."
No. Oh, it was good though. So yeah, everyone in the chat, give your ratings for the Indian in the cupboard. I would honestly give it like an 8 or a 9. On
8 or 9. Fuck.
Yeah, on nostalgia factor, and when I watched it, I expected like the sort of CGI scenes where it's like the boy with like he's putting his hand down and the Indians going on it. Like I expected them to look really dated, but they actually looked really good. And this movie was like what, 96 or something, 97.
It was kind of like it when I saw the trailer again, and then I like remembered it's kind of like a night at the museum, right? But like for a little kid.
Yeah,
Right.
And not in a museum, obviously.
That reminded me of another random fact from the movie. Steve Coogan, that plays the medic that he brings to life to fix the Indian and the cowboy.
Oh yeah.
He was in Night of the Museum, and he played a figure that comes to life.
Hey.
Steve Coogan, yeah.
Shit.
He's in A Night of the Museum, and he plays like a figure that comes back to life.
I need to go back and watch it now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the newer one. Isn't there like a newer one that just came out a couple of years ago?
I feel like there's like
Yeah.
4 newer ones.
No, I think it's only 2. Because it's Night at the Smithsonian or some shit like that.
Okay.
Really? I thought there was more.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think you're thinking about the Human Centipede.
Yep. Oh, yep. That's it.
Or maybe Paranormal Activity. That one I think
Paranormal
has like
Activity,
fucking
yeah.
5 already or some shit.
And they had like a spin-off.
Oh
Yeah.
god, no.
The Ghost Dimension or whatever it is.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity Ghost Dimension or some shit.
That one was fucked up though. Because that doorway at the end and all the other shit that's happening. I don't know. I like them because I like watching like ghost hunters and shit like that. So I mean,
Yeah. David wants to be a Ghostbuster when he grows up.
when I grow up,
Yeah.
if
If he grows up.
I want to be a Toys R Us kid. Fuck.
No, those all died with the store.
Yeah. We all
now,
died.
now I got to be a GameStop kid.
No
Yeah.
shit.
You a Target kid or like a Walmart kid or something like that.
Fucking Dollar General.
Into
KB's
the
coming back though.
go.
I heard that.
Kmart? I didn't know Kmart had closed.
No, KB.
KB Toy Store.
KB? Oh.
KB's toy store.
Oh, right. Yes. I heard about that. I thought you said Kmart. I'm
No.
like, Kmart closed.
You know what I found?
I don't even think we have no fucking Kmart's in Texas, right?
I don't think
Not
so.
here at least.
No?
I think one of the last ones was in Houston, but I don't know if it still exists or not.
They need to do that with Walmart.
Walmart is fucking horrible, but I still go.
Yeah.
I should start going to Target.
I love
Target's more
Target.
expensive. Target's more expensive, is it not?
It is, but I
Better
think
quality.
the overall experience is a lot better than Walmart
True.
because
Yeah.
some sketchy shit at Walmart.
I feel like when you go to Walmart, it's like going to the circus because you see like so much fucking
Oh my god.
weird ass shit. Like, is this really happening? Is this really fucking going on? I hate Walmart. I never go. The only times that I ever do go to Walmart is when I'm being dragged by like a friend or my boyfriend at like fucking 2 a.m.
The Walmart that I frequently
You have to.
the Walmart that I frequently visit is the one on 410 in Rigsby. It's on the east side.
Oh god.
That one, oh my god! I guarantee you,
It's like
every time that I
crackhead
go,
central.
yes, every time I go, somebody's making a scene or some shit. It never fails.
Bath salts, bro. Some shit's always going on. I might not live in San Antonio anymore, but I know all the shit that still goes on over there.
Oh yeah, there's still fucked up shit over here.
Bath salts, man.
Hey, but it's very entertaining. It's like free entertainment. It's like, why go to the movies when you can go see some shit at the fucking corner?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just wish I had popcorn on me 24/7. It would be complete.
While you're in Walmart, just go to the popcorn aisle, just crack out my bag, and just be like, "Fuck me, man."
Well, here I don't know if they do it over there. Do you have a McDonald's that's connected to your Walmart?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, in the Walmarts here, they have a popcorn machine in almost all of them, and you would just go in there and buy bags of popcorn at the McDonald's for like $1.25.
What?
They fucking cook it fresh right there, dude.
Wow.
Whenever I want to watch a movie, I'll beeline it to Walmart, grab a couple of bags, come back home, fucking pop open a jar of pickles, and let the magic happen.
Holy shit. Wow. No, you don't get that shit here. You got like pharmacies and stuff like that in it. There's a couple of nail salons
Oh yeah,
in our Walmarts too.
dude. Have you ever noticed that when you walk by the nail salon in Walmart, you immediately get high before you pass the door?
Oh yeah.
Shit's strong.
Smells great though. Just like, whew, damn.
And then you hit the floor.
And then that's how you cope in Walmart. It's all the sort of pheromones and like the shit like that happens. You just get a whiff of that, you're like, boom, whirr, and then you get all cracked up.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Yeah. David, what would you rate Indian in the Cupboard?
I will give it a solid 9 just because of nostalgia, just like you. But it's not the most perfect movie. But you know, I wouldn't give it a perfect rating, but 9.
Had there been tits, you would have gave it a 10 though.
Exactly.
Oh, it would have hit the 10.
Yeah. See if he'd have brought that woman, like the Indian woman, to life, that would have been a 10, man. She'd have got them titties out for you.
He would have just like picked at the tiny little dress and
He'd have been like,
it's like, you don't need this dress, hoe.
we make children. I don't know why he went to like Russia there. That was a terrible Indian accent. It's like, hey, pretty lady.
That's what I was going to tell you. So the guy that plays the Indian also plays the Indian Night Wolf in the shitty Mortal Kombat sequel movie.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Wow. And then Miklo from Blood In, Blood Out plays Ken. And
from Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Yeah. Small world, huh?
I know. I fucking love Blood In, Blood Out, man. So what kind of ratings we got? We got a 5 from Larry. Lita gave it a 6.5. 5
Fuck
from
you, Larry.
Jessica. 7,
You know
7, 6 from Phil. Al's in the chat. He gave it an 8. So
Wow.
yeah,
He's a big fan too.
Yeah, I think it was like it's more the nostalgia factor kind of brings the mark up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for most people.
Yeah, that's what it was for me, and I was like, man, I didn't remember the scene specifically. I just remember watching the film. Same with the
Just remember just being a fucking kid and just
yeah,
fucking with that movie.
exactly. I'll just say that I'm half Mexican. I'm half Mexican now. Blood in, blood out.
Now you need to get the little tattoo of the 3 dots.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it again on my right in here.
Don't stop, dude. Get the teardrop.
Yeah. I need to kill someone for that, don't I?
I have one right here.
We do?
Nice.
I got a teardrop, yeah.
Nice. Did you kill someone?
No, loved one very special to me died.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to hear that. I just thought it meant it just goes to show how white and unintelligible I am. Is it for like someone that's died that you're paying tribute to? Is that what it's
So there's two different meanings. So you obviously one if you off someone, or if somebody who means a lot to you died.
right?
Also, you can get it for that.
That's good to know.
But everybody sees it as you killed somebody, so that's
Yeah.
the first reaction in anybody's head that has.
Well, you can't even
seen
really
that
see
side
it
of
because I have glasses, so not too many even people know that I actually have one there.
Yeah. It's special to you, which is all that matters.
Yeah.
So that's cool. God, like, I've this habit of just putting my foot right into my mouth.
You're good.
So that's good. Oh, Michael Long gave it a 1.
I'm on his team. Whoever that is,
One,
I'm on his
1?
team. I fuck with him.
Really?
I was like, I don't even give it a rating because I don't fuck with that movie at all. So no rating for me.
Damn. Just a 0. 0.
Just
Brought the
blank.
average right down.
It's like my midterms when I used to like not even write anything on them. Just turn it in blank. It's blank.
If you write your name, you get a mark. That's how much you didn't give a fuck. Don't write your name.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
But yeah, I thought some questions for Sadie here. I think David got some as well.
Yeah, I got a few.
What's up?
My first question was, where did the name CuntCakePop come from?
Oh God. All right.
Story
So
time.
there's two reasons why that name came about from several, ex-boyfriends, obviously. So one of my exes used to always call me a fucking cunt, but he would say that I was really sweet, like fucking cake. So he kind of just put together like cunt cake. I ended up putting CuntCakePop as in like a cake pop.
Yeah.
But also it was like a pet name. You know how guys have a pet name for their dick? It was a pet name for my vajay that somebody gave me. So I kind of just stuck with it. And it was like I said, it was two total different ex-boyfriends who came up with that. And I didn't want to be like, oh, well, somebody already else fucking called me that or said that too. So it kind of just stuck with me.
Wow.
So there's a story behind that. It has two total different meanings.
I thought it was too specific for there not to be a story.
Right?
It's a lot of people that I've told that you're going to be on the show. I get a bus to work. I told the women on the bus, and it's the first word. A lot of people get offended by it. It's the harsh T, I think, that gives it away.
That's one of my favorite fucking words, though. Like, I love that word. It's so vulgar. It's so classy to me. It's fucking perfect.
I love it too. I say it constantly. It's used in Scotland a lot for like, instead of saying like everybody or everyone or anyone, it's like, is any cunt going out tonight? Do any of you cunts want a drink?
Hell yeah. I feel like I should go visit that fucking place. I would fit in great.
Yeah, you'd fit in perfect, man. And even if you call someone a cunt, like stop being a cunt or stop being cunty. Like don't be so cunty.
Yeah.
A lot.
Nobody would get offended by it.
No, except if you're like an old woman. Like my gran gets offended by it. I said it once in front of her and she chased me around the house with a slipper.
What the fucking chancla?
Yep. Yeah, she chased me. She couldn't catch me, thankfully, but if she'd have caught me, man, she'd have fucking beat my ass. But here, if I say cunt, like a lot of people get like kind of like uncomfortable. They just kind of like, wow, you're so vulgar. I'm like,
yeah, I get that word too. I wear a beanie that says cunt, and I work at a strip club, so even sometimes some of the guys who go in there and they see the beanie, they're just like, and I'm like, dude, you're in a fucking strip club. Like, come on. Like, you're looking at pussy. You're looking at fucking pussy. Like, you're going to get offended by my fucking beanie that says cunt. Get the fuck out of here.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't. It's like, how can you come in here and just be like, oh my God, that's such an improper word.
No, that's the response as well. People are just like, you
Yeah.
said the C word. I'm like, yeah, I fucking did, you cunt. Oh my God. You're so vulgar. Yeah, fuck you. And I swear all the time. I swear way too much.
Yeah, I do too. I get that a lot.
Who gives a fuck, though, really?
That's the first thing that family members have to tell me if we have to go to like a family function for me to be able to watch my mouth. And I'm like, well, then I'm not going because I don't even mean to. It's just part of my vocabulary. Exactly. It just comes out.
Me too. I'm with you on that one, man. Holy fuck. It just slips out. Like, and when you try to catch it as well, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Cunt. That happened.
Yeah, so recently I went with my boyfriend to go visit his family in South Carolina, and one of his aunt's houses that we went to, they don't cuss at all. So like, she asked me, both of us to please watch our mouth, and it was kind of like a game of who would, fuck up the most, and I ended up losing. At one point, like, I didn't even know like how to even speak a sentence because I was trying to think of other words to say instead of like fuck or fucking or whatever it was, and I was just like ended up just closing my mouth. I didn't even know what to say. I'm like, I'm just not even gonna fucking talk because some shit's gonna fucking come out of my mouth. Just stop.
It just becomes part of your language. I mean, it's
it is.
You can change.
It's
much part of me.
Yep.
When you're trying so hard not to swear, that's when it's like you can feel it right here, just trying to throw itself out. You're just like, well, oh dang, oh shoot, oh frick.
I'm all fuck it. I'll just die here with my words in my mouth.
Yeah.
You know what annoys me, and I try not to be rude to people. I try to be neutral when I'm around people. But what annoys me is when people like replace bad words like fuck with fuck or
especially when like they type that shit or if they'll put the little asterisks. It's like, why even fucking do that at all? Like, don't even fucking say nothing. Leave it the fuck alone.
If that's what you intend to say, fucking say it.
Or like WTF.
That bothers me too.
I like to articulate my fuck like F-U-C-K. I include all letters. I include like 4 Ks at the end. Fuck.
You gotta emphasize that long K. I gotta go upstairs because my phone's about to die, so I need to plug in. So walk with me.
Word.
Showing us off your collection.
My house is pretty dark, so I don't think you'd be able to see much.
Oh, wow. That's a light right there. That's cool.
Hold on right quick so I can turn on some light.
I feel like this is the trick-or-treat wall. Yeah.
I like it with the lights moving.
And I turn on my light, but I don't think you can see much still. Let me try moving my charger somewhere else.
Yeah, because it's because of the blue light in there. It's a cool effect, man. And we were at the was that the trick or treat wall that we were at right there?
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Right.
I posted a picture earlier after I sent it to you. I kind of forget that this wall exists until I take a picture of it and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a pretty fucking dope ass wall.
Dope. People are saying in the chat that the lighting in the room is very Suspiria.
Yeah. So my boyfriend's favorite color is blue. I hate blue, so when he moved in, like I couldn't tell him like, no, you can't have your blue light. So my shit's obviously all orange, and then him having the blue around the bed, it gives it a good effect.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
It does.
It's really fucking cool. David, do you have any questions?
I do have a question. Let me find out which one I want to ask. You know what? Let me go with the fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
So fuck, marry, kill. Captain Spaulding, the Doctor from the Human Centipede, or Doomhead from 31?
Oh.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go with Human Centipede. Wait, can you take Kiko? Hold on real quick.
All right.
It's funny because I've got a fuck, marry, kill question as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, everyone in the chat, do you have any questions for Sadie? Anything you want to know? She did send me a couple of pictures of her collection, man, and she's got some great stuff.
All right, my bad. My boyfriend's bird was in here, so she was going kind of crazy. She loves to fucking scream. All right, what other questions? Sorry about that.
So the question was fuck, marry, kill.
Marry, kill.
So it would be the Doctor from Human Centipede.
Human Centipede. Definitely.
Captain Spaulding, and what was the other one, David? Doomhead from
Doomhead.
So what one would you fuck? What one would you kill? What one would you marry?
I would definitely fuck the Doctor from Human Centipede.
Interesting.
I would kill Captain Spaulding because he's, even in real life, he's fucking weird. Yeah, and I would marry Doomhead because I feel like me and him are more eye to eye. I loved him in that movie. He's pretty sick and twisted, just like I am. So there you go.
Nice.
I would, honestly, I'd probably agree with that. I wouldn't want to fuck Captain Spaulding.
I would probably marry him because he makes really good fried chicken.
That's true.
I saw his fucking skills and they weren't that great. You know, he kind of sucks. So that right there, no, that kind of killed it for me.
I actually had a fuck, marry, kill question as well, but mine's were fuck, marry, kill Charles Manson, Richard Ramirez, or Ted Bundy.
So Ted Bundy, I would fuck.
Yep.
I would kill Richard Ramirez, and I would marry Charles Manson.
Do you know, I would have picked the exact same because Richard Ramirez would have been out.
Yeah, he liked sleeping with old women, so I don't think me and him kind of,
True.
we weren't compatible. Ted Bundy, definitely. I feel like me and him are more compatible in the
thing as
sack.
Well. He was
I love Charles Manson so much. I feel like I would have married him.
Fuck yeah.
Despite the age difference.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people wanted to marry him. A lot of people did marry him. How many times did he get married? A couple. At least a couple.
A handful. Yeah.
Lucky guy. I had another one. If you could be killed by anyone in a horror movie, who would it be and how would you die?
Oh, fuck. All right. So I was asked this question recently, but not anybody in a horror movie. They asked me how I would want to die. Right. And I feel like the way that I would like to die was to die of blood loss by a loved one. I wouldn't want anybody else to take me out. It would definitely be somebody that I loved, whether it be like one of my kids or maybe my significant other. But as far as a fucking horror movie, wow.
I was going to say that would be a hell of a plot twist.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have to say Leatherface.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good.
I love gore and I want to die of massive blood loss, so take me the fuck out.
Yeah. Just hit right in the jugular. Just slice. Yeah. Cut your arm off.
No, not my arm. I want to die with my fucking arm.
You want everything back, but all the blood needs to leave your body.
Yeah.
Like Hostel 2 with a scythe.
Oh, yeah.
And she takes the bloodbath.
Oh, that's a fucking great scene.
Yeah. Fantastic scene.
I think I actually posted one of those GIFs one time on Instagram and it got removed.
Not surprised. We had I think we made like an intro one time for one of our older shows, and it was the scene from that where she like slices her neck and she's like rubbing herself with the blood with like this like orgasm sound effect. I was like, oh yeah.
I think there was a scene also in Penny Dreadful where the girl's bathing in blood too.
Yeah.
But she didn't have any kind of orgasmic sounds to that. No special effects.
No. Who's it? Bathory? Is that
Elizabeth Bathory.
Elizabeth Bathory, yeah, that's the one. She's the one that had the bloodbaths, I believe. So that's cool. That would be a way to go, man.
Super sticky.
Super sticky.
Super sticky.
Oh yeah. David, how would you go, out of curiosity?
For what?
If you were going to be killed by anyone in a horror movie, who would it be and how would you die?
Let's see. That's a good question.
Yeah, I thought so.
I guess it just depends on your mood too, right?
Yeah, that does. It does depend on your mood quite a lot.
I'm just gonna go with the critter.
Critter?
Yeah.
Just right through the butthole. Right through, you just come out
Well, my asshole doesn't open that wide, so I don't think it's gonna work. But those
make it open wide.
what I was
it's like bad Milo.
No, those things that it shoots out the little barbs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick in the neck, and I'm out.
Nice.
So you just want to go just real quick.
Yeah, I don't want to be tortured.
Yeah, just take me out.
Yeah.
That's.
How about you?
It's a great question. I'd probably want to go by Michael Myers because like, and like him sneaking up behind me and just grab me by the shoulder and just like almost like a tender moment. Like probably in the moment, I'd hear like romantic like.
Like no homo, no homo, right?
Yeah.
Just like you going to the fridge to get some fucking milk or some shit, and he just like grabs you from behind and just.
Fridge, and then when I close the fridge, he's there, and he just grabs me, and we have like a tender moment for a second, and then he just like rips my throat.
You've seen that meme before, right? Where he gives that girl, and it's like, "Oops, finger in the butt." Can you imagine if he stuck his finger in your ass, dude? Would you have that same surprised look on your face?
Probably, yeah. I'd probably feel the burn. Yeah, that's how I'd go. I'd want to go by Michael Myers. He's one of my favorites.
And you got to imagine too. I mean, he's a pretty tall dude, so you got to imagine he's got to have a big hand. So his fingers like a mid-sized dick going up your ass.
Yeah, like King Kong's finger.
Yeah,
just like boom, like a regular dick going up my ass.
A regular one.
It's a regular. Yeah, nothing too like out of proportion.
Here's where the duct tape comes into play. You said you like to tuck.
There we go.
It's starting to make sense now. I'm starting to catch it.
I'm slightly concerned that you admitted this.
How many beers are you on?
I've just had one.
God damn it, John, you're lightweight.
Yeah. No, I just put myself in these situations when I'm sober. It's much worse if I'm drunk. Like if I'm drunk, I'm like very like always getting in these situations where I really offend someone and I really don't mean to.
Dude, were you drunk at any point at the con, dude?
Absolutely, yes. On the Friday.
I couldn't even fucking tell, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of frightened to go and then be like a slobbery mess.
Uh-huh.
But I felt like I controlled myself. Like I drank a lot on the Friday night because we were doing shots of like Patron and like all that sort of stuff. Like I thought I was going to throw up at one point, but I didn't. Kept it together. When we actually walked around the convention for the first time, like I had said it in one of my videos. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, man, I'm so fucking drunk right now. This footage probably looks like shit.
I love how your Mexican accent comes out when you say certain words. Like I don't even say Patron the way you say it.
I only say like
it
that
from like right
here.
Yeah.
Plus,
it's proper.
Yeah, I think so. And because I'm Scottish, a lot of words have like a lot of R's in them, so I naturally roll my R's quite a lot. So it's kind of easy to do like to say some Spanish word, like patron or patron.
Yeah.
Patron.
Yeah. Carnel.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Vergas.
Oh my god. Y'all taught him well.
Yeah.
You did.
I asked Al if he could teach me some Spanish words, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll teach you some Spanish."
You know what we should
It's
teach
always
you? We should
Go
teach you
ahead.
a Spanish word every week, and you can do Spanish word of the week now.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be fun.
I'll
They're
do
all
it.
of course gonna be fucking curse words and
Yeah,
shit.
it's gonna be like dick and like fuck. I'm still waiting for like cunt. Is there a Spanish word for cunt? I guess it would probably just be like vagina or something.
Well, no, because vagina in
It's
Spanish
vagina.
is
Vagina?
Panocha or vagina.
Panocha?
panocha. Look at him. He discovered a new word.
I was like, let me just write that down.
I see him with this pen.
Yeah, panocha? How do you spell that?
E-A.
I had to Google like after we watched Blood In Blood Out. I sent a message to these two guys in their like group chat, and I spelled it. I said it took me like 15 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna say Carnell, and I'm like, Carnell, Carnell. No, it's not registered, so I had to Google it. How do you spell Carnell? And then I was on Instagram the other day, and I was on Danny Trejo's Instagram, and Emilio Rivera
Yes.
commented on one of his pictures, and he called him Carnal, and I was like, yes! I know what that means.
Hey, I don't know if I told you this, John, but you know the guy in the movie, the one that gets dropped on the fire hydrant, right?
Yes.
Okay, so his real name is Jesse Borrego.
Right.
He lives here in San Antonio, dude. He's got a shop downtown where he displays art, things like that. Or at least he did. I don't know if it's still there or not, but he's here in San Antonio.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think he does like art shows. We have an event here in San Antonio. And it's called First Friday. It's the first Friday of every month. It's like a bunch of bars and art and all that shit down there in downtown. And I think he displays the art there sometimes.
Nice. That's really fun.
I think he's in the newspaper from time to time about his art.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
Yeah, some of it's pretty good.
Did he do the actual artwork for Blood In, Blood Out?
That I don't know.
Because that'd be fucking cool.
I want to say maybe, but I mean, he really is an artist. I don't know if he really drew all those paintings, but it'd be pretty cool if he did.
Nice. That's cool.
My buddy, he sent me pictures one day. This was like back in 06 or 07 maybe. And I'm just chilling at home and he sends me these random pictures and he's smoking weed with him in somebody's garage. They're just there, just getting high. They look all fried.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what? And, seeing that movie as a kid, you get starstruck for a moment because, your buddy's there fucking smoking weed with the guy, of all things. So, yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like that, there's things like that happen in Scotland. Like, say, do you know who Robert Carlyle is?
Robert, who?
Robert
Carlyle.
Carlyle. He's in a movie called Ravenous. He's in 28 Weeks Later.
Are you talking about the main character?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen 28 Weeks Later. I love that movie. I didn't know that was his name.
He's Scottish, and I used to bump into him quite a bit. And when I told someone here, I was like, yeah, I bumped into Robert Carlyle. They were like, whoa, like it was a big deal. And I'm like, yeah, but he's Scottish. Like Scotland is so small that you run into people like that all the fucking time.
All the time.
Yeah.
John, I have a request.
Yeah.
The next time you go to Scotland, you run into him. It's very important that you get an autograph from me. This guy is important to me because I'm a big fan of Stargate. So he came out in Stargate Universe.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you ever run into him,
I don't know if he still lives there or not because he sold his flat just before I met him.
oh okay.
After I met him, he sold his flat where I did meet him. Like he just went to the shop to get bread and milk. So he came back with like a blue plastic bag, and I was like, "All right, Robert, how's it going?" He's like, "All right, boys, how's it going?" I'm like, "Good."
That's kind of how Elijah Wood used to live here in Austin, Texas, too. And a lot of people used to run into him at convenience stores or like coffee shops and shit.
Shit,
Real
man.
casual and whatnot.
That's fucking cool, man. And he loves his horror movies, man. He knows his stuff.
Should get him to be on the show one day.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking Frodo Baggins.
I'm not sure if he still lives here. I met him one time at Fantastic Fest, and he's just as peculiar as he is in his roles.
Really?
And he loves his cigarettes, and he's as short as I am. I'm 5'3". So yeah.
Wow.
We saw eye to eye, literally.
Interesting. Alex Vincent loves his cigarettes as well.
Oh, he does. He really does.
How many times we saw him out there?
Anytime we were out, he was out wearing a 9 Inch Nails t-shirt.
Yeah, I was just about to fucking say that. Yeah, always with his 9 Inch Nails shirt.
All the time. And it was like during the convention as well, like you'd walk around and he's not at his booth, so you're like, oh, okay, he's probably having a cigarette. And another 9 Inch Nails t-shirt.
He just brought up, he has a whole wardrobe.
I saw him so much at the convention. At one point, I was kind of trying to like look away so it wouldn't be like I was fucking stalking him, because I really wasn't. I was just happened to be outside every time he was.
Mm-hmm. We did the same thing.
You're like, oh fuck, there he is again.
Jesus. We did talk to him a couple of times, like, hey man, how's it going? Nice shirt. It's a good album. And he's like, yep.
Yeah, I did too.
He smoked a lot quicker when he spoke to us. He's just like, and he go back in.
He's like, I'm gonna hurry up and go inside.
Yep. Oh yeah. Dave, do you have any other questions? Anyone in the chat have any questions for?
I do.
For Sadie.
What is the most unusual, crazy, all of the above thing ever happened at work before?
At work?
Yeah.
There's like so much shit that happens day to day. I guess the first time that I seen a girl dancing on stage that she literally queefed a dollar bill out of her vagina would have to be the most epic for me, because I was like in total just like, did I just see that? And she fucking did it again. So yeah, that would have to be for me still to this day the best, most awkwardest fucking thing. I was like, did that really just fucking happen? Am I tripping? No, she did it. She literally did her little fucking shit on the pole, got on her back on the floor. She put a dollar bill right there and it just blew up.
See, John, that's what I'm talking about. That's talent right there. You can't find talent like that anywhere.
Yeah, you don't get that here. You don't get that shit here. To be fair, I've only ever been to like one strip club, so.
I've been to a few.
I don't know what happened. It kicked me out for a second. I had to come back in.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely fucking talent. Yeah, that was. That would have to be the weirdest thing for me.
It's impressive, though.
It is. It definitely is. It's like, how do you just do that? Just naturally just do that whenever you want.
That's how you make tips.
But this is like where science and physics come in, because it's like, where did the air come from?
That's why. That's what I'm. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, where's Bill Nye the Science Guy when you fucking need him?
Let's ask him. Let's ask.
Or Mythbusters, right? Or some fucking Mythbusters episode.
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller, fill me. Yep, I'm gonna make this doorbell disappear and then reappear. Oh. And it comes out like confetti.
Oh shit. Jesus. All right, John, what do you got?
Oh my god. I don't really have any other questions, to be fair. Only like basic bitch ones, like what's your favorite horror movies?
See, I knew that question was gonna come on, and I was just like, man, I have too many favorite movies. It all really has to do. There's like so many subgenres of horror movies. They're just too.
I'll rephrase it. Like, what are some of the subgenres that you find you watch more of?
I guess it would have to be. I mean, I like a lot of gore movies. For me, gore is perfect for me. But I also like kind of like the Sundance movies where there's really not much going on. It's more suspenseful. Those movies are great for me as well. It honestly just has to depend on my fucking mood.
Sure.
I love Halloween. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love Trick or Treat. There's just so many fucking movies in different categories that I fuck with. Asian horror movies to me are one of my favorite because they can really fucking throw in some gore out of fucking nowhere, and at the end of the movie, you really don't know what the fuck was the whole point of the fucking movie. You're just like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, where did all this like other shit just like come into play? And at this, you're just like confused, but the fucking graphics are great, and there's always fucking gore. But yeah, those movies always mind fuck me, and they're my favorite because I like to get mind fucked.
Yep, don't we all? But one of the bigger mind fucks for me was High Tension when I watched that.
Ah, dude, I fucking love that movie. I love it.
I loved it too. It was such a fantastic movie. I think it was Freaky Girls Live spoke about it. They were like, High Tension, you need to watch it. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll watch it. It was on Shudder. And I think Al also used the clip where he's like getting a blowjob off the severed head, and then he just like tosses it on the road.
Out the window.
Yeah. I was like,
Roadhead.
Yeah, Roadhead.
That's the one right there.
So like I was like, yeah, I need to fucking watch this movie. So I watched it and I was like, whoa. The twist at the end and like the gore was great.
Yeah, the gore was great, and just like hearing the sounds when he's like cutting the fucking limbs off, you know, when he breaks into the fucking house, like just hearing the fucking crunching, just all those like sounds, it's like great. And you're not even actually seeing anything that he's doing because she's laid out on the floor. But that shit was great to me.
Fucked up, man. It was good. It was a great fucking movie. I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
And it was French. That was French. French.
That's
movie.
one thing we can say. Okay, one more thing besides the Catacombs. That fucking movie. Other than that, I hate the fucking French.
Yep.
I'm French kissing, maybe.
Yep.
Dude, when I first saw that movie, I'd never seen it up until about a year ago. I started participating like in the giveaways that people do like on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I got in this guy's giveaway and I won it. So he sent me like things according to my fandoms, but he also said he was going to send this movie that I should really see. So he sent it, and it was fucking badass movie.
Yeah, it's a mind fuck, and it's gory and it's great. It's a fucking great fucking movie, man. I loved it. Loved every minute of it.
Yeah, twist movies are always the best because at the end you're just like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming. That was fucking perfect.
Yep.
This bitch was fucking crazy.
Yeah. She fucking and she played it great. Like I watched the dubbed version. I don't know if there's like a French version with like subtitles, but I watched the dubbed version and I enjoyed it. Like it didn't look too out of sync, which was good. So, it was fucking brilliant. Fantastic movie. A lot of Italian horror movies are great too. Like I love Suspiria. I love Phenomena. Like a lot of Dario Argento stuff. Like I like a lot of that, and Lucio Fulci. Like zombie and demons and all that sort of stuff. Like I love a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have a new viewer. The Late Horror Show has joined us. What's up, man? Hey, Dino. I think his name's Dino.
What up?
What's up, Dino?
All right, so I've got a question. What is your favorite go-to snack when you're watching horror movies?
Ooh,
Go-to snack.
that's a good one.
Right now, I love fucking Takis. I've been on a Takis fucking kick, but I like popcorn and mustard.
Really?
Yeah, I love popcorn and fucking mustard. That shit's fucking good, and I don't feel like a fucking fat cow afterwards. You know how a lot of times you eat like sweets or you eat like too much fucking bread shit or whatever it is. It makes you feel like really bloated. I can eat a shitload of popcorn and still just feel fucking fine.
Yeah. So is it just straight yellow mustard?
Yeah, just straight yellow mustard. Just
Wow.
fucking. I know it sounds weird as fuck, and when my aunt, she's the one who introduced me to it. I think I was like 8 years old, and I was like, dude, that shit's fucking gross. Like in my head, I was like, that's gross. No, I don't want to try it. So on the cool, like I tried it when she wasn't around, and ever since then I've been hooked on it. So popcorn and
It does
mustard.
sound off-putting, but at the same time, it's like I gotta try it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very curious now to try
Also,
that.
anything s'mores, like s'mores granola, s'mores fucking cereal, anything s'mores
I've
is
never
my
had
go-to as well.
granola. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. I've been kicked out of the fucking movie theaters quite a few times for sneaking in snacks. It's usually something that has to do with fucking loud bags. But snacks are always great for fucking movies.
I don't give a shit. I still sneak them in. I'll fucking tape them to my thigh.
Hey, my mom taught me well. You know, we used to fucking go to the movie theater. She used to like pack in fucking in her bag like all kinds of burgers and fries and drinks, and we used to like stock up. I still do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the same way with me growing up. I mean, with us, we didn't have a lot of money, so when we were able to go to the movies, it was too expensive to buy shit there. So I mean, we'd
Right.
stop at the grocery store, corner store, get snacks. Mom would, get some pizzas. We'd have cold pizza. We just stack them in a bag and
Ours
take
was
it with us.
like dollar burgers from fucking Wendy's. I remember always. And
Oh,
like
shit.
like I told you earlier, like we never went to the movies to watch movies that we wanted to. Whenever we went to the movies, it had to be things that like my mom or my aunt wanted to fucking watch.
Yeah.
Blood In, Blood Out was one of them.
Nice.
I remember, I forgot another fucking movie that we watched. Mississippi Burning was one of the movies we watched too when we were little. There a lot of other fucking movies. I know there was one with Al Pacino that we watched, and then later on watching that movie, I was like, wow, this movie was really fucked up for a kid to watch. A lot of adultery in it. But yeah, my mom snuck in snacks, so that shit's still with me. It's like, why the fuck am I going to pay for a bag of $10 popcorn and I can just bring that shit in?
Exactly.
But at the same time, you're taking a chance of getting fucking kicked out.
It's worth the risk, though.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, I'm the same. I got to. I went to the cinema. I was in Scotland, right? We went to this shop across the road. There was a cinema right there. We went in and got like 2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's, like the big ass tubs, right? And the cinema that we went into.
Saw the gallon ones.
A gallon tub. And we got that. But the funny thing is, the cinema that we were going to had like a partnership with Ben and Jerry's, so they had like a Ben and Jerry's booth, and they sold the little tiny like cups you get for the same price that you would pay for a gallon. So I was like, fuck that. Went to the shop, got a gallon of Ben and Jerry's, stole 2 plastic spoons, like like the party packs of like plastic cutlery.
Yeah.
There was one of them already opened, so I was just like, snagged 2 spoons from that. Went to the movies. No one fucking
went to
checks that
town.
shit. Yeah, I went to town, and like, it was one of those like ones with like the chocolate in the middle, like the core ones.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
I used to love this. I can't eat those anymore. They don't make vegan ones of those.
I don't. Do you know Ben and Jerry's are quite progressive, so they probably will at some point though.
I hope so. I really do. My favorite one was the one with the strawberry jam in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That one was fucking great.
Nice. I see a lot of like Photoshop edits of Ben and Jerry's tubs, and one of my favorite ones was they did Tutti fucking Fruity, and it was like Captain Spaulding and Otis and Baby were on there.
I think they have the A Nightmare on Elm Street one too that I've seen around.
That sounds
Right?
Yeah, I think it's one of those, and there's another one. There's a third one.
I think there's like a weed one.
Oh, isn't there a Human Centipede one too? Something like Peach. I think I've seen that one.
Maybe.
That would be brilliant. See, the thing is, like, a lot of people
So.
would fucking buy that shit as well. So I mean, why don't they just make it?
Yeah.
Cater to us fucking weirdos. We'll buy your shit. There's a lot of us out here.
Definitely are. There's a lot more of us now than there used to be.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. Like I've always like, because I started doing YouTube videos like maybe like a year ago. Not even. Maybe like 8 months ago. And it was mainly because when I would talk about horror movies, I'd get kind of weird looks, or people would be like, "Oh, I don't really watch horror movies," and I'd feel myself looking at them and judging them and being like, What the fuck, man? Why do you watch horror movies? So I started doing videos just to kind of meet people that also enjoyed doing this, enjoyed watching horror movies. And I've had so many recommendations and seen so many great movies and met so many great people through doing this. So it's totally fucking paid off.
Nice.
And you're always getting great recommendations because sometimes there's films that you'll see like As Above, So Below, for example. That's a big one. I didn't think I would like it when I first saw it advertised for obviously because of the
Obviously.
yeah. I'm gonna send you a couple of dog memes and you'll get what I'm saying. Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna hate the movie then.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking hate it. You're gonna go full circle here. You're gonna fucking hate the fucking movie after it. Yeah, it's fucking great, man. Great time. Great time. There's a lot of people out there. I didn't realize how many people there were out there that actually dug horror movies the same way I did. So it's very cool to meet a lot of these people.
Yeah, and sometimes you end up getting recommendations to movies that you didn't think you would actually like.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of times I try to like, I'll skim through Netflix. I'm like, that looks whack, and then somebody will be like, oh, it's a really good movie, and I'll try it out. Or vice versa. Sometimes they'll tell me it's really good, and it fucking really blows too. So
Agreed.
It can go both ways.
Yeah. One of the things that happened with me, I was going through Netflix and just looking for a horror movie to watch. I just wanted to watch something, and I kept seeing this poster, and I was like, it looks cool, and then I would read the description. I was like, sounds kind of weird, and it was Nightbreed by Clive Barker.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and then I just decided to watch it one day, and I was fucking blown away. And now it's like one of my all-time favorite movies, and I fucking love it. And it was just that sheer luck where I just thought, do you know what? I'm actually just gonna watch it. A lot of times,
sometimes you have to make yourself fucking watch a movie and like just be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking watch the first one that comes up, because then now you can be scrolling for fucking 30, 45 minutes, and by the time you're like, fuck it, I don't even want to watch shit anymore.
No. Yeah. Did you ever see Terrifier?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
That's a new one that I fucking like. I think the guy, he's gonna be at a Cult Classic convention in September. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we spoke to him on the channel a couple of weeks ago. He's a really cool fucking guy. I think it's his first convention.
Yeah,
oh, nice. Hell yeah.
I feel like. So, if anyone's going to the Cult Classic convention, definitely go and say hi to him. He's a nice guy, fucking so down to earth. Follows everyone on Instagram pretty much that follows him, and he's super cool, super easy to talk to. But it was I didn't know about All Hallows Eve or Terrifier until I started following Sick Wicks.
I love her. She's my favorite. I fucking love her. She makes the best fucking candles, and I love her little videos that she fucking makes. She's awesome.
Agreed. Yeah.
I have a couple of her candles that actually she made, trick or treat candles that she made, and some little wax melts.
Nice.
I can't bring myself to burn them, so yeah, they're in my collection.
Yeah, I probably couldn't do that either, because she puts so much articulation. Like I saw the Michael Myers ones as well, and they're.
I have one of those too, actually, somewhere right here.
Man. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
So detailed, but it was. I started following her, and then she wouldn't stop talking about this movie that was coming out called Terrifier, and I ended up pre-ordering the Blu-ray because I saw that she was.
You can see it. It's on the flight.
Yeah. Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, she puts a lot of fucking work into it.
Yeah, they're beautiful candles, man. I couldn't bring myself to burn them either. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna go check that out. Does she still like have some for sale?
I don't know if
she does. She does them every so often. It's not like she has them on her Etsy all the time. So
nice.
I think she does them every so often.
Nice. I really want to get her on the show sometime, because she's really interesting. She's really creative. Like those videos are fantastic. Like a lot of people just live for seeing her videos every day, and I don't blame them because they're fucking dope. So. But yeah, it was because of her that I watched Terrifier, and my favorite movie of this year so far, up until Halloween comes out. Because this Halloween coming out, I think it's going to be an event. What are your thoughts on the trailer that came out?
For me, at the very beginning, when I first heard about the movie that they were gonna make it, I was for it, but I was like really skeptical. I'm just like, I don't want them to like fuck it up more than it's already been fucked up a couple of times. Obviously, by Rob Zombie, I wasn't a big fan of those movies. Yeah. And then I heard that John Carpenter was going to be involved in it, and then Jamie Lee Curtis. I was like, all right, I'm getting a little bit more stoked and pumped about it. But once I saw the trailer, I have really high hopes for it. So I'm really pumped at this point.
Me too.
Everything about the fucking trailer, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be fucking cheesy and it's not going to fail. Like, I kind of thought it kind of could have gone, but I'm super stoked for it.
It looks so fucking good, man. That scene.
It does. It really fucking does.
The scene with the teeth, man. Like I read about it on Twitter a couple of months ago. They did like a screening of the trailer at some event and convention in Vegas, like this film event. So they released a lot of trailers. That's where they released the Suspiria trailer, and they also released the Halloween trailer at that time, like a few months ago. So they asked people on Twitter what their thoughts were on it. And one of them said that there's a part where he reaches over a bathroom stall and drops a bunch of teeth in. So I was really excited to see that.
And then when he starts like banging his fucking head into the stall, like for me, I love like those I love head scenes. Anything that has to do with like your fucking head just like turning crazy or like, you know, being banged somewhere. That's fucking really good for me. Yeah, so when he's banging his head on that fucking stall, I was like, yes, this is gonna be fucking good.
And the part of the end of the trailer where she goes to close the door.
And it doesn't close.
It doesn't close.
So what the fuck is in here?
And then he like pops out. I was like, oh. I watched the trailer and I got really sweaty watching it because I was so excited. I didn't know whether to like laugh or cry. I got really emotional. And
the emotion sweats.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of sitting there just kind of like, what did I just watch? And then the reality set in, I was like, holy fuck, there's a Halloween coming out 40 years after the original, because the first one came out in 78.
78, yep.
So it's going to be 40 years.
And this is actually going to just be the sequel of the first one. Everything else is non-existent.
Apparently they're not brother and sister.
Yep, I heard that too. I read that too.
Not brother and sister. All the other movies don't happen, and it's a direct sequel to the first one. So it's an interesting concept. So I'm really excited to fucking see it.
Same.
It's gonna be the movie of the year, I think. And then second, it's gonna be Terrifier.
Yeah.
For hype alone, yeah, because Terrifier was built on the hype that people gave it. Halloween's on a huge budget, to be fair, but I think it'll kind of edge out on Terrifier. But Terrifier is still fantastic. It's one of the greatest independent movies that I've seen. Greatest independent horror movies that I've seen. So, yeah, I'm glad that you're just as excited as we all are.
Yeah, I am excited. Definitely. It's one of my favorite franchises.
Same.
I just didn't want it to go the wrong way after so many fucking years.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any other questions, any comments, David?
I think I had another question I wanted to ask, but I'll give that freebie to somebody in the chat if they want to ask her a question, just to give somebody that chance.
All right, I need to go pee really quick, so give me like a minute. This beer has gone through me.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
So, how was your weekend, John?
My weekend's been good. I thought you were drinking a bottle of straight vodka there, David.
No.
I was going to say this guy's a fucking maniac. Whew. Yeah, my weekend's been good, man. How about you? How's your weekend been so far?
Well, so I'm off Fridays and Saturdays, right? Friday,
Yeah.
I didn't do a fucking thing. There was like 5 things that I needed to get up and do. One of them was a haircut.
Mm.
But for the life of me, I just couldn't fucking move, dude. So I stayed home all day. Today I got up, I did the haircut.
Nice.
I went and bullshitted with my friends for a little while, whatever, and came back. But even if it's just sitting around doing nothing, dude, after a long week of fucking work, that's all right too. I don't have to do anything.
Michael Long, have you seen the Cabal cut? I think I've seen the Cabal cut. I'm not sure. There's so many different versions of Nightbreed.
Oh, I thought that was a hairstyle.
No, there's like a director's cut, and then there's the Cabal cut of Nightbreed, and I don't think I've seen. I don't know.
I debated for a second there whether I should just take y'all with me or not, and I was trying to hold it in as long as I could. I was like, nah, I'll just.
Oh, that's fine.
Taking your break anytime.
I'm pretty sure David's went for a shit in the middle of one of the shows before.
Oh, yeah, dude. Several times.
Yeah, there's a few times because we used to do challenges, so there would be some where we would have some sort of food, and for some of us, the reaction would be it would just go right through us, and you'd have to go to the bathroom. So
those nuggets were no joke, dude.
Nuggets, yeah.
Fucking nuggets.
Was it 80?
70.
70 nuggets?
Yeah, I think we got to like 42, 43.
Yep.
That's it. Tapped out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way too much. You know what it was? It was that hot mustard. Somebody suggested that I try the hot mustard, and it was good, right? But fuck, dude, that shit came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I wasn't part of it that time, thankfully.
I survived the Nugget Massacre of 17.
Yeah, the challenge, the first show I ever did, the challenge was to eat a whole thing of Pringles, and then take an egg, put the egg up your butt, and then do jumping jacks.
Never heard of that one.
No.
How was that egg?
Well, we all ended up we get too fucking wasted, so we forgot to do the egg thing. So
that's the fun part. That's the main part, right?
Sticking an egg up your butt and doing jumping jacks. And
you know what would have been good though?
I reckon I probably would have killed it though.
What would have been good is if we did the egg between our butt cheeks, holding it, clenching it, 10 jumping jacks, then grabbing the egg, cracking it in a cup, and chugging the egg.
Oh yeah, that was the last part. Yeah,
that would have been good.
After you did the jumping jacks, you had to crack the egg in a glass, then swallow the raw egg.
Oh, so that was the second part?
Yeah, that was the last part.
I don't remember. Too high to remember.
Yeah, they were pretty fucking crazy though. I'm kind of glad we're not doing challenges anymore.
So do we have a question out of the chat?
No, none seem to be coming to mind.
Oh, you're wearing a Monster Squad hat. Nice.
Yeah, I got it from, what are they called? Inked Up Merchandise. They got like a Tales from the Hood one, and there's a couple other ones that they have. That's the one that I want next is the Tales from the Hood. Thank you, though.
Nice. I actually showed someone someone from my work actually. They were asking if I ever knew of any Tales from the Hood t-shirts, and I thought it was weird, the weirdest question I've ever been asked by anyone at work. Because none of them watch horror movies. None of them talk to me about horror movies. And he's like, messages me one day, he's like, you know where I can find a Tales from the Hood t-shirt? I'm like, actually, yes. I sent him a link and he's like, holy fuck, that's great. I'm going to buy that. I'm like, fucking nice. Good.
I feel like a lot of people are undercover horror watchers.
Agreed.
Like they don't like to say that they watch movies like that. I don't know if they don't want to be judged or they think they're going to be judged.
Yeah.
But a lot of times people, coworkers of mine, after we're talking for a little bit, they'll start telling me about movies they watch. Excuse me. And I'm like, you watch horror movies? They're like, oh, I just seen it, or I saw somebody watch it. I'm like, no, I think like you low-key fucking like this shit. You just don't want to admit that you fucking watch this shit.
Yep. Happens all the fucking time, man. And like the guy, after talking to him, he's like, yeah, I like a lot of like Korean horror movies. I'm like, fuck, man, that's the hardcore shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're fucking badass, man. And he's like, I think he's from like New York. I feel like he's from New York. He's a black guy who like listens to like rap music. He's like, if you look at him, he's like very stereotypical, but loves Korean horror movies. Loves Tales from the Hood, like loves all that shit. And I'm like, wow, that's really fucking cool. Yes, I will send you the link to this Tales from the Hood t-shirt. So I get a lot of people staring at me because I wear horror t-shirts to work like every day.
Same.
So like if I have to ask someone from like our development team or like someone over there, like if I have to ask them a question, I'm wearing like a fucking like Michael Myers t-shirt. And I'm just like, yeah, this. I can feel them just looking right here, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Lita has a question for you, Sadie. Do you have any favorite horror clothing brands like Paul Bear Press or Fright Rags?
So of course I have to say Paul Bear Press is one of my favorite. Craig's actually one of my homies here. I love his fucking shirts. He has good quality shirts. Most of the shit that he prints is his own fucking artwork. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite clothing brands. Not just because they're my friends, but they do good shit. Good t-shirts. The shit doesn't fucking like peel off. It doesn't crack. Most of the times, like I wear it all the time. Good quality. They're one of my favorite fucking brands. What are the Fright Rags? I love Fright Rags because they print out a lot of the movies that I love, obviously. And they did a fucking Roseanne shirt. To me, nobody else did a fucking Roseanne shirt, dude. A Halloween Roseanne shirt. I had always wanted one. They fucking came out with them. So I'm always going to hold them fucking high.
That's fucking awesome.
Aren't they the ones that give you a free warhead with every order?
Yeah,
that too. That's fucking great. Yeah, that or like some little fucking cards.
Yeah.
Those little cards that you used to buy at the fucking store all the goddamn time. Actually, I have some of those cards somewhere up here that I've gotten. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, look. Here's one of them. If you can see. This is a Gremlins one. It's for the Gremlins wall here.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. See, I can never get like Terror Threads or like Fright Rags or Cavity Colors because it's shipping costs are so fucking much coming to Canada. So like when there's like 50% off sale, I'm like, oh sweet. And then there's like
shipping is like $45.
$15-$20 US is like 25-30 Canadian. So it's like
it hurts, right?
I never get to get those shirts. So.
One of the things that I hate about clothing brands, t-shirts in particular, they don't ever make my size. So I feel like if a clothing, t-shirt company is going to make like double XL, triple XL, you should make a fucking extra small as well. I wear extra small. I have so many t-shirts in my closets that are just regular smalls that I can't even wear, but obviously I still buy them and collect them.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's always been a fucking huge thing, and it's like I argue with a lot of these brands. I'm like, when are you gonna make extra small? Something I can actually fucking wear. If you make triple X, double X, make a fucking extra small. Something to think about. You t-shirt companies out there watching.
Yeah, if there's any companies watching.
Yeah.
Extra small.
Small that shit. Extra small.
Yep.
Extra small that
extra
shit.
small that shit.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Because there's a lot of companies that just don't do extra small. They cater towards the normals, the normies.
The normies.
Medium, smalls, large.
Extra mediums.
Extra medium.
Yeah.
Something for the skinny niggas.
Extra medium? Like, that's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. Why not make an extra small if you're making an extra medium? Now you're extra normal. Okay. But, yeah. Larry needs an extra small too. Yeah, extra small boxers for that extra small dick.
Extra small condom. He needs those finger condoms from Spencer's.
Oh shit.
Asian condoms, yeah.
Asian condoms.
Real wool skin.
Oh, Lita just asked, "The fuck is an extra medium?" Great fucking question, man. I wish I could answer it. I still don't know what extra medium is. It's not quite a large. It's not quite a medium.
It's for the people who feel like they should wear a certain size, but they're really in the other size, but they're like arguing about it, so they just want to, extra medium. They don't want to say extra large.
Mm. Oh, David.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
That was funny. Extra fucking medium. Smedium.
Medium.
Medium. Medium. Or a Marge.
It's
Maybe.
for those guys who wear those shirts that they shouldn't be, like, if you lift your arms up. Hey, what's up? If you lift your arms up and your shirt fucking goes up, you shouldn't be wearing it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm in fucked up shape then.
Lift up your arms, Al. Let me see where your shirt goes.
Like you want me to show the waist or what?
Yeah.
Show that beer belly.
All right, so I'm gonna lift my shirt, my hands up.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're not wearing an extra medium. You're wearing what you're supposed to be wearing.
There's like 9 hotels. I'm trying to pick which one to stay at.
The one that
Where
has
are
the
you at? You're still in
continental
Florida?
No, I'm in Alabama. There's a super
Alabama.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to stay in any of them if you're in Alabama. They're all racist over there.
I've already encountered some. It's funny. It's funny.
Get the one with the continental breakfast.
Ooh, that's the Comfort Inn. I'm going to that one.
Get the one with the TV with the back still attached to it.
Yeah.
Get the one that has a Confederate flag out in it.
That's everywhere.
I know.
Like it's all in like the back of their trucks. They got like a cousin in the back holding it just so they can show how proud they are.
Look, I'm telling you right now as a warning, if you go to any public place, you use their restroom, and you see a swastika sign in the stall, stop peeing. Like, cut it short and get the fuck out of there, dude.
Plug it and leave.
Yeah.
Well, check it out. Like I went and parked this Super 8, and there's like 9 MS-13s posted up at the door, and I'm like, okay,
Oh, shit.
cool. I'm like, no shit. All right, in Alabama. All right.
Where you least expect it, right?
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Are y'all still alive or what?
Yeah, we're still live.
Oh fuck. Okay. Oh. How's everybody doing?
I just came back from a pee.
Yeah.
We're all doing great.
I was about to ask my number one question, but I'm glad we're live right now. Oh fuck. All right.
What's your question? I think I know what it is, man.
I'll wait till we're off live to ask that one.
Oh, okay. Well,
right.
You're just in time for the announcements for the next show.
Okay, let me check in, man. Look, I'm gonna check in real quick. I'm gonna call you right back if y'all still on.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Okay, well, I'll make the announcement while he's finding a Confederate flag room.
So when we went to South Carolina, we stopped at this really racist store called the Dixie Shop.
Oh, Jesus.
And me and my boyfriend, we took a picture outside of it because, obviously we're not racist. I'm fucking Mexican. Look how dark I am. So we took a picture. I posted it on Instagram. He posted it on Instagram as well. And a lot of the people that follow me, mutual friends, they know my humor about shit, so they don't get offended.
Yeah.
His friends, not so much. A lot of his friends took major fucking offense, and it was like, comment after comment about, indigenous people and about him exploiting me and this and I'm like, I'm fucking brown. Like, he didn't force me to fucking go there. Like, we knew what it was. That was the whole reason why we went. And when we went to the store, like, I kid you not, everybody who fucking worked there was black. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't feel like, the comments and, the questions that they were throwing out of us they were taking it like, it was something light of the matter. They were taking it way too fucking far. He ended up losing friendships that he, for 10 years plus that he's known some of these people. Just, just argument after argument. I'm just like, people, just shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I understand where y'all are coming from, but we didn't go there because we're fucking racist. Like, and my post was "Make America Goth Again." That was, my caption on mine. I don't know. I feel like people nowadays are just too serious and just want to bitch about fucking everything. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Grow up. Like, it's only going to mean something if you make it mean that. We don't live obviously in those times anymore, so you shouldn't give it that fucking label anymore. It's just a fucking flag. Let it fucking go. Obviously, to some people, it's still a racist kind of thing, but for me, it's just like, I don't feel that fucking way about it. Get the fuck over it, So yeah, there's my story behind that.
Yeah, a lot of people get very particular when it comes to stuff that they believe for like their whole life, and then now it comes into question. That's when they get like very defensive. So
people say shit too literally these days, dude.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with
this fucking world. About every fucking thing. Like, everything is too late. You can't say nothing. Everybody's getting fucking sued. Everybody's, taking offense to something. It's like, come on, dude.
Yep.
Grow the fuck up.
I can't even make jokes no more.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do shit nowadays.
Nothing else to do, right?
Craziest thing happened in Scotland. This guy who was like a YouTube star or whatever, he was he had like a big following on YouTube. He made his girlfriend's pug do a Nazi salute.
Oh my fucking god! I read about that and I thought it was a joke. You know how a lot of times they have like these fake fucking stories that they make up, like on e-bombs and shit.
Yep.
I thought it was fake. So that really fucking happened?
Yeah. And what happened was he's now being sentenced because it was being considered as a hate crime. So he's being charged with a hate crime and he has to serve a prison term for a hate crime for making a YouTube video and he made the video like
as a joke, right?
Like maybe not 2 years ago, maybe like 6 months before, and he had it on his YouTube when it was like private that he sent to his girlfriend that he made her dog do a Nazi salute. So he sent it to her, and it was his friends were on his YouTube channel, posted it. It went crazy viral, and then the video got taken down. He had to go to court. He got sentenced, all that shit because of a joke. Because he made a dog.
There was also some, I don't know what country it was or where the fuck it was. A couple lost their kid, their newborn baby, because they named him Hitler or Adolf Hitler. So the state took their fucking kid away because they named their kid that. Like, that is some fucked up shit. I feel like you should be able to name your kid whatever the fuck you want and not have somebody come fucking take it away just because of some history behind it.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. It's just a name.
That's fucking crazy. It's a fucking pug. Oh my god. Yeah. That was insane. I thought that was a fake fucking story.
No. Guy was from Scotland too, so puts us in a bad light, apparently. But it just means we've got a sense of humour, except for the ones that took him to court for a hate crime. And the video was called "Your Dog's a Nazi." Oh god.
I don't know. I find light of the matter of all kinds of things. People can tell me all kinds of racist shit, and I just laugh it off because I'm too fucking grown that none of that shit's gonna fucking offend me. I don't give a fuck what you call me. Like, I'm unbothered.
Yeah, I think you get to a certain point in life where you just don't really give a fuck what people think, what people say, what people do. I'm relatively chill about the whole, like a lot of things. I'm just gonna sit back, just gonna talk to the people that I like. And I don't really get offended these days. It takes a lot to offend me because I'm Scottish, so we just make light of all situations. So it takes
Except for food. When it comes to food, like if I go to a restaurant and you fuck up my food, that's the only time I get offended.
yeah,
Like I get highly upset. Other than that, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. You can, any kind of racist shit. Just don't fuck with my food, dude. Like make my order right when I order some shit, please, and give me all my condiments because I order an array of condiments. I'm known for that shit. Like I want 3 different kind of ranches. Like I want fucking ketchup, spicy ketchup. Yeah,
Nice.
I'll be good other than that.
Nice.
And mustard.
Mustard, yeah, mustard for that popcorn.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying that, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, try it. Let me know what you think.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking do that, and it's probably gonna be the best moment of my life. Like, do you just like put it on the top, or do you like put it in it?
No, I'm a dipper, so I like to dip. I like to dip my shit. So I just have little fucking containers full of mustard if it's popcorn or if I'm eating something else. I usually have 3 or 4 different. Yeah, like I can't eat food unless I have an assortment of fucking condiments. No shit. And if I'm, at a restaurant and you don't give me my condiments and I can't eat my food, I can't start eating my food till I have my condiments.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really fucking critical when it comes to that.
Good to know. Yeah, we went for crawfish when we were in Texas. And,
I still have dreams about that place, dude.
Yeah, me too, man.
Where'd y'all go?
It was called the Shell Shack.
The Shell Shack.
Yeah. Oh,
was that in Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was fantastic. But the second time, they forgot to ask what like dipping sauce we wanted with the catfish, and I was just kind of like, dude, where's my fucking what was it again? Fucking
tartar sauce.
I got ranch.
Tartar sauce.
Second time I got tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce is the shit, dude. If you get it from the right place.
Yeah, and they also give you 2 things of sauce, which I thought was weird. It was not weird, but like crazy, because normally if I go to a place, it's like half of one. And I'm like, motherfucker. And then here it was like 2 like fully loaded things of tartar sauce, and before I had ranch, fully loaded with ranch. I was like,
nice.
Great.
Dude,
I hate with the places that are so fucking shysty with their like dipping sauces. They'll give you like a little bit and then you ask them for another and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna have to charge you. And I'm like, you didn't even fucking give me enough the fucking first time, but yeah, you can go ahead and fucking charge me. Bring me 4.
Yeah.
McDonald's does that shit with the nuggets.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like they give you 1 fucking sauce pack for 10 nuggets. How do you want me to use that 1 sauce pack for 10 fucking nuggets? I need at least
That's
2
like
more.
It's like I feel like the little dipping sauces that McDonald's gives you for their nuggets, it's like 1 per like 2. It's like fucking 1 dipping sauce for every 2 nuggets that you fucking eat. That's how much sauce I fucking eat. I eat a lot of fucking sauce.
Condiments are a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I usually go through like 2, like if I get like pizza or like nuggets or anything, I usually go through like 2 or 3. 2 or 3 probably. And I'll go for like garlic mayo, stuff like that.
Garlic mayo?
Yeah.
That's new to me. I've heard of spicy mayo.
Never had garlic mayo?
No.
Ooh.
Anything mayo for me. Vegan mayo. Yeah, sriracha mayo, fucking jalapeno mayo, like anything.
Sriracha.
I like Duke's because it doesn't have any sugar in it.
Nice.
Duke's used to be my favorite. Duke's definitely was my fucking favorite. Their shit is so good. It's so creamy. It's so good.
It tastes really good in a potato salad.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah. Garlic mayo, man. Holy shit. Fantastic.
Is that a Canada only thing?
No, I don't think so.
I'll look next time I go to the grocery store.
Yeah. You can usually get like...
I've never even seen that. Garlic mayo.
Really?
I think that's something you would have to make, or maybe y'all have that there in Canada, but I've never... I know condiments here in the U.S. Definitely never seen fucking that, because anything mayo, I would have already... Yeah, I would know about it.
True. Maybe it is. I usually... There's a pizza place down the road, and they do this garlic mayo, and it's fucking brilliant. And I think they make it in-house, and it goes perfect with pizza. So
kind of like Papa John's. Papa John's, when you order pizza, they give you like a little garlic sauce, but it's not mayo. It's
and that
just
weird
garlic sauce.
Yellow green
garlic
pepper
butter
that comes in it.
Pepperoncinis? Oh, I fucking love those. I'll eat
I've
those
never
by
eaten one
themselves.
before.
Dude, they're so fucking bomb. I like spicy food. Those aren't spicy, but any kind of peppers, I'll fucking eat.
Nice.
Yeah, like banana peppers I like. I assumed it was the same thing, but it just didn't seem right for me to eat it with the pizza. So I never ate it.
I think they give it to you because of the fucking butter that they give you. I don't know. I feel like that goes more hand in hand than the fucking pizza.
Oh, okay. I like that 4-cheese pizza from Papa John's. That's the shit.
4 cheese. 4 cheese pizza from Papa John's.
Are you writing that down?
No.
He's just been taking notes this
4
whole
cheese.
time.
Yep. 4 cheese.
Along with panocha.
That's at the top of the list. It's got like a bunch of lines. Underneath.
I
Yeah.
know, a bunch of asterisks and shit.
Yeah. Google this after show.
This word is your life.
Yeah.
It's gonna be word of the week.
Panacho. Is it Panacho?
Panocha.
Panocha.
Mm-hmm.
Panocha. See, I say these things to people, and then it turns out they actually speak Spanish. I'm like, oh shit.
It's like that episode of Mr. Bean where he thinks he's saying hi, but he's like really fucking just giving everybody the fucking finger.
Oh yeah. And he's just like driving around LA, just like.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. I love that movie.
Fucking
Dude,
fantastic.
Mr. Bean's a shit. I love
Yeah.
fucking Mr. Bean, dude.
I grew
His
up on
facial
him.
expressions, yeah.
I grew up on him. He came out on PBS all the time.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
If you like
And that
Mr.
fucking
Bean,
bear.
if you like Mr. Yeah, the bear. They made that. They made an animated Mr. Bean show.
That shit was funny too. I fuck with that too.
Yeah.
I think it was like really short lived though.
He had like a massive head and like a huge nose and like a tiny body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird, but it was fun as well. Yeah.
Did you-
that syndication?
Did y'all ever see the one where he went for some kind of exam and he sits next to this guy and he starts like pulling out shit like that he has on his side of the desk, and then he starts pulling out a pencil
And he's trying to cheat. He's trying to cheat, so he rolls the pencil down the fucking desk, and he's blowing the paper too to see the answers. One of my favorite ones is the one where he's in church and he's trying to be super quiet and he's eating that fucking candy. Dude, that one, and the one where he's at the beach where he's trying to get undressed. He's trying to put his little tuxedo on. And the whole time he's trying to find a way to like get out of his fucking clothes because that old man is like laid out, like sunbathing or some shit. But it turns out that he's fucking blind. That fucking episode was epic.
The Christmas special was good too when he lost his watch in the turkey, and then he ended up shoving his head into the turkey to find it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, I fucking need to watch Mr. Bean. I think it's on Amazon.
I think I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. I'm gonna have to find that shit tonight. I haven't seen that in a long ass time.
Me too, man.
Did you ever see how he's putting the bear to sleep, where he's all,
Yeah.
and then it just fucking falls. The head just falls.
Fucking
Good shit.
Mr.
Good times, Mr. Bean.
Hell yeah.
Just his face period will crack me up. His fucking expressions.
Yeah. And it's in the movie as well where he drops the M&M inside the open body.
He washes it off in the
And he's just like, oh. And then he just goes,
You did that really good.
he pulls out the bullet and then he pops it back in and then he's like, he pulls out the bullet and he's like, oh. Brilliant. Rowan Atkinson's fucking incredible.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever see Johnny English?
Yeah, he was good in that too. He really
First one
was.
really good. And the rest of them kind of tapered off. Mr. Bean, man, holy shit! I think I might have to watch it tonight as well.
Yeah, we're all gonna go to sleep fucking
Watching
with Mr. Bean. Yeah, Mr. Bean.
I'm watching that tomorrow at work. It's gonna be my chill day at work tomorrow. We just watch movies.
Nice. Yeah, I don't have any other questions. I don't think anyone in the chat has any other questions.
Let's go ahead and jump into the content for next week.
So yeah, for the next show, which will be not next Saturday, but the following Saturday, it's my picks for the movies this time. So I've chosen for the horror movie, I'm gonna pick Hellraiser 2: Hellbound.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking love that movie so much. I just watched the Hellraiser Leviathan documentary on Shudder, which is very, very interesting. And it's really cool. I saw on your Instagram actually from TFW that you met Barbie Wild quite a lot.
You're talking about me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
She's
saw her like
good.
every day.
Doug Bradley's fucking cool as fuck too.
Mhm.
I know his girlfriend really well. She's such a fucking sweetheart. All of them are fucking great.
Yeah. I saw like Barbie Wild, I think her name is. I saw her like every single fucking day as well. She was dotting around on the Monday, I think, as well, when she was checking out. She was like, it was like she didn't really know what to do. She was just kind of
Yeah.
killing time. So she was going to the bar, and then she was going to the front desk, and then she was going to the one end, and I was like, she seems so sweet.
Yeah. Why? Because she was lost.
Yeah, yeah. She just like sort of lost. I didn't really know what she was doing, and I felt like, oh, it's a wee shame. But she hung about with like all the cast and stuff from Hellraiser quite a lot. So anytime you see her, you typically see the rest of them, which was really
Right.
cool as well. So Hellraiser 2: Hellbound, and then for the non-horror movie, I'm gonna do Evolution. Have you ever
Oh, the
seen it?
aliens?
Yeah, with the aliens. With
Yeah, 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 yeah.
David Duchovny, Sean William Scott.
Oh yeah.
Whew. Have you ever seen Evolution, Sadie?
I'm drawing a blank. I know you said David Duchovny, so I'm trying to like put a face. The first thing that always comes to mind when I hear his name is he's a sex addict. But no, I don't think I've ever seen Evolution.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, definitely check it out. It's got Sean William Scott and
Is that like a newer film or is it like
no, it's from like the late 90s, and basically they are archaeologists, and they end up discovering this alien life form, and it's like it's like a super gene or like super alien that just keeps evolving. So
Okay.
it just
I
keeps.
might have missed it in the late 90s. I was doing a lot of drugs then, so I wasn't watching a lot of movies. So I'm definitely gonna have to try to catch up on that.
Check it out. It's a lot of fun. Really, really fucking funny movie. I love David Duchovny. I loved him in the X-Files. Loved him in Californication. So, yeah, those are my two picks for the next show.
Have you seen California? I loved him in California. He was good in that movie. Brad Pitt too, with his shitty fucking hick accent. Juliet Lee Lewis. Juliet Lewis. K. California with a K.
Yeah, I think I've. Do you know? I think I've seen it at one point, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. I forgot. But
You should check that one out too.
yeah,
I watched this one. You watch that one. We'll take
Yeah.
notes.
I'll watch California. You watch Evolution,
Definitely.
and we'll exchange notes.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for having me.
Blast. It's been a good fucking time.
Oh yeah, it was fun as hell.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to go watch some homemade wrestling here at the local bar that they do wrestling. My friend Snake, she's one of the wrestlers.
Nice.
Really fucking gritty role that she does. Super fucking. I'll post pictures later or maybe on my Instagram stories.
How often does that happen?
I love wrestling.
Not often enough. I think maybe it's like once every 2 months. It's called PWR, and it's really fucking good. Really cheesy, just great. Just a bunch of people who get into fucking character and get into costume and just fucking go at it.
I'm gonna have to look into that because I go to the local one here sometimes, the RCW, and they got some superstars that come through every now and then. But I like small things like that, and even like the midget wrestling they came here before too. That's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, that definitely is. I've never actually been a wrestling fan up until the time that my boyfriend came around and he took me to like my fucking first actual wrestling, WWF or whatever the fuck it was. But my friend Snake's been doing this for a while here in Austin. I always love to go to support, but I actually really fucking enjoy it. Like, I enjoy going to her shit. Like, it's really fucking fun.
Yeah. Wrestling's a lot of fun. I found out that Grado is in Toronto tonight.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Grado, to let you know a bit of backstory there, Sadie, Grado is a wrestler from Scotland who wears a backwards cap and wears like a singlet, and he's a bit on the chunkier side. And David likes to remind me that I remind him of Grado. Like, mostly because of the accent, because of the backwards hat. But
It's your cell.
It's your cell. But he's known for being not a bad wrestler, but known for kind of being a bit of a jobber. But he's just so entertaining. So he just gets these jobs in North America, and everyone fucking loves his accent. So he's in Toronto tonight with.
I think everybody loves accents. I have a big thing about fucking certain accents, shall I say? Certain accents, yeah. I feel like, the British accents, you could tell me whatever the fuck you want, as long as you're just like telling me, like I'd be like, yes, whatever you want, like, yeah, I agree with whatever you say. Yeah, accents are fucking great to me. Your accent's fucking great too. Your accent's fucking great too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was getting a lot of compliments about it in Texas.
Nice.
A lot of people were just kind of like, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect you to sound like that. I'm like, yeah. Is that your real accent? I'm like, yeah. I really couldn't take this.
So here in my house, we like to mimic accents just for fucking fun. Like, we just like to talk in different, different just accents, period. That's just how we are. Yeah. One time though, like, I met my friend for the first time, Pure Horror. Y'all know her on Instagram. And like, when I met them at Frightmare last year for the first time, like, I ended up doing that accent on accident, and I felt like a fucking stupid cunt because I don't know if they thought that I was mimicking them on purpose, but it's just something that we do here at my fucking house. And I was like, oh fuck, I did the accent, didn't I? I was like, all right, I gotta fucking go. I felt so shitty afterwards, but yeah, that's just something that we do here in my house. We love to do it.
It happens. Like, I do it all the time. It's usually, for me, it's in like an awkward situation where someone points out the fact that I've got an accent, or like I'm just feel really awkward at one point. I'll end up like mimicking someone's accent almost on accident. And it just
kind of on purpose, but maybe on accident too.
Yeah. Kind of on accident, kind of on purpose. So I'm just kind of like if someone from Canada says something, I'm like, oh, hey bud, how are ya? How about them Leafs, eh? Hey bud.
How about them Leafs?
Went out for a rip, are you, bud? Yeah, so I've got my Canadian accent down a little bit. There's some words I just can't say.
Like what?
Accent. Garage.
Garage?
Yeah, because I call it garage.
Garage.
Yeah, garage. Like spelling it like GARADGEE. Yeah. Garage.
Can you say barricade?
Can I say what?
Barricade.
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 Yeah. I thought you said Bear King. I'm like, yeah, I can say Bear King. Barricade.
Barricade.
Yeah.
All right. That's a new one I'm going to have to tell my sister. Yeah.
Barricade.
Barricade.
If you want some Scottish words, then I'll give you some Scottish words to say.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not too familiar. We're not too familiar with the words from over there. Yeah, definitely throw some on me.
Fuck yeah.
Us too, like, we're Mexican, so we like to improperly speak Spanish.
Yep.
And a lot of times, real Mexican people, they're like, oh, you're saying that wrong. And I'm like, oh, we are? Like, we're saying that on fucking purpose. Like, we're saying it like that to, like, be fucking funny. That's just the way we are here in the fucking house. We like to fuck everything up. Just make it improper.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it entertaining.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's fucking funny.
Always gotta keep it entertaining. Oh, I fucking broke my pen.
See what happens when you write
All those
shit.
notes that you were fucking taking.
Yeah.
How many times did you write Panocha that it broke the fucking pen?
With little hearts around it.
Yeah, I've drew like different types of hearts, asterisks, flowers, people
draw
with hair.
Did you draw Panochas in the hearts or what?
Yeah, panochas.
It's like those little spider web panochas.
I'm gonna start drawing 70s panochas.
Oh God, yeah.
It just looks like the top of someone's head.
Dude, I should have my own taco truck and just call it Panochas.
Yeah, David's panochas.
Just a big ass pink taco truck running down the road.
And you
That would be fucking legit. That shit would sell in fucking San Antonio.
Oh yeah, that'd be badass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll end it for now because we've been here for a while. How's your arm doing? Are you still holding it up? Or are you propped up? Or?
I'm good. I've been switching arms.
Nice. Well, yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. Don't forget to follow CuntCakePop on Instagram.
Yes.
Get up to 20K. I've been checking that. Get up to 20K like now.
I used to have 20K up until the time I got a boyfriend, and then I started losing followers like crazy. Shit happens.
Motherfuckers.
Fucking haters.
What happened?
Bitches.
One thing this world never runs out of, it's fucking haters.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them.
Thirsty
Keep them
ass
coming.
Vergas. Oh God. But yes, if you haven't checked her out already, follow her on Instagram. Yeah. Thanks again for joining us.
I'll definitely watch Evolution.
Evolution, yeah, man. Holy fuck, it's gonna change your life. Not really, but it's good.
It'll make you laugh a bit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Sean William Scott. Like, there's this one scene where they're in a mall, and it's funny as fuck. So, and the CGI is pretty good. So, I think you'll enjoy it.
Nice. All right, boys. Well, good night. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Talk
You're
to you
welcome.
later.
Have a good night.
Have a good night,
All right.
everyone.
Everyone have a good night. See you in 2 weeks.
Peace.